any sort of way whatsoever.
Everybody loves Eldrath.
He's just that one member in the party to where you just want to facepalm and just keep every focusing eye on them before something blows up even more.
I mean,
Hello.
You gotta have that kind of stuff, you know? Hello? Well, hi.
Hello.
How's everybody?
We're
Ominous.
good so far.
No.
We are questioning your choice of title.
Well, he was laughing just now maniacally, so we're good to go.
Oh yeah, nothing to worry about.
Very in danger.
That's what they all
Just
say.
normal DM stuff.
It's not D&D without the DM
I was
laughing
looking at
maniacally.
yesterday. I was looking up D&D cups to add to my entourage, and I found a few that were like, "When a D&D smiles, it's too late."
Mm-hmm.
I have a shirt on
100%.
When a DM smiles, you know you did something that they wanted to happen, and that either means it's a good thing or it's a very horribly apocalyptic thing.
Depends on the context.
The face rig does not always catch my full range of emotion when you guys go through some of the things. So there was one time where I was listening to you guys. I think this was during the Caverns of Greystone one shot, where you were piecing together what had happened to not only to the one dwarf. Oh, is it too loud? Hold on one sec. My music's too loud. Sorry.
No, too loud music.
Aw.
Oh, when we spent like half an hour on a dead dwarf.
It wasn't quite that intense, but yeah.
And you're just sitting here like, yes, figure it out. Yes, unravel my plot. Yeah.
Is that better or too soft? What do you think, Tazel?
Oh, hi, Tazel.
What?
I just wanted to be in the background. I don't want to overpower anything. Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
there we go.
Sounds good.
I would say for the time being, I'm not gonna do Twitch streams anymore because for some reason they're not saving my videos.
Yeah, when you first start, they only save videos after you've become an affiliate, and even then, it's only for like 2 weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Because I remember back then, it used to be to where you just turn it on and they save. So now you have to be an affiliate in order to do that?
I think if you turn them on, they do stay for like a couple of days if you're not an affiliate.
Yeah, that's what happens with me.
That sucks.
They eventually dissipate.
Yeah.
That's why you see a lot of Twitch streamers do YouTube content as well, because people literally, you cannot see the VODs for long.
And I do highlight the episodes, but I do download them as well and keep them on my my external.
Oh, I just
yeah.
ship them fully to YouTube once I have the episode done, just so it's on my second channel as a backup.
I think clips eventually dissipate too.
They do, yeah, after a while. But yeah, if you reach a certain level, they do stay for a little bit longer. I think.
Yeah.
Here, I guess. I don't know exactly how Twitch does it, but
affiliate is a month. I remember being told that's like, oh, your VOD will last 60 days as an affiliate. Also, like, I stopped streaming for 2 months and then the videos disappeared, but like a month after, it was fine. So it's hard to say how long, but it definitely depends upon your status.
I think it's like the number of subscribers you have or something, your sub points or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Which I'm not really, I appreciate the subs, but they are not necessary. I do this for fun and also just to get my content out there. So.
Hey, Duff! What's up?
I live.
You're late.
What else is new?
I'm early.
Dark is early.
I was early. I was the first.
First.
Wait, I was the first?
Well, yeah, technically.
Actually.
But this isn't about you. Come on.
This isn't about you. Get with it.
Woo.
How's everybody?
Right up here.
Good.
How's everybody?
I am of the good.
Yay.
I'm here.
There we go.
I
Everybody's
almost
here.
have full
I
on
exist.
tracking.
I have been waiting 2 weeks for this session.
Same.
I think we all have.
Yeah, I've been
Maybe
I've been-
longer.
My itch for D&D has gotten really bad.
Mhm.
Also, these mosquito bites that I got yesterday have also been itching very bad.
Oh.
I have had a bit of the itch as well, and I'm happy to share with everybody now. If you haven't seen it in the chat, let me go ahead and get it to everybody here.
Oh, yeah.
We'll go ahead
The
and
otter with the dice.
switch over here to the Roll20, and it's the boy.
Oh, knock.
It's
Who's
the
that?
boy. Here comes
Wait.
the boy.
Hello.
He's got
Hello,
art.
boy.
I love how you
Welcome.
put in found by Eldrath, but then befriended by Steve.
I mean, that's
I mean-
what happened.
True be
I
true,
know.
right?
I don't know. Eldrath was getting there. Pretty
She
close.
was-
Arthrax was just a bystanding witness.
Arthrax is like, I work here.
I'm just Whipzir. I guess we don't need to be friends.
But that was drawn by Chemo, actually.
Very nice.
Emma.
They did a great job. I absolutely love the detail that they put into the face.
Yeah.
Chemo said they never drew a kobold before. This is their first kobold.
It's a pretty good vision.
I think they did great.
Can you send me their information so I can see how they would work for a spider folk?
You know what? They might be able to pull it off, but I don't know. I will get
Oh,
it to you
maybe.
though. Yeah.
I
Oh,
forgot to share this in the D&D in the server, but
Oh shit! I forgot to set my stuff before I actually went live. Whoops.
my
I do have that on my Discord. Yes, that is in the Cold Blood War General chat right now.
Very pretty. Very.
but
well
I got a sketch done for free technically because I was supporting somebody, and they're like, hey, if you give them this amount of money, I'll do a sketch for a character. So this isn't what I imagined the character to look like, but I fucking love him.
There we go. What's happening?
Oh my goodness.
Raven showing a character.
This is in Dungeons and Dragons. This is my warlock fire genasi.
Oh,
His
where?
name is Athens, and I love him.
Where is this posted?
Dungeons
Oh,
and
the
Dragons.
channel.
Yeah, and
Next channel. Yeah.
Okay. I'm scrolling up all over the place.
He looks like
Ah.
Galbar from Howl's Moving
Aw.
Castle if he had a bit more of a body.
he's supposed to be based off of the face I recommended. The artist was Flame Princess's dad from Adventure Time. That was the direct reference. He was not supposed to have that face, but the artist didn't really. I'm just like, oh, this is a recommendation. You kind of do whatever you want. I did not expect his head to be gargantuan, but it kind of worked because he's a fire genasi. But I'm like, oh, he's a ball of flame, technically.
He's also very
He's
cute.
immortal. Yeah, he's an immortal being. He's basically he's a character I'm putting into my campaigns and stuff that I'm working on. But basically, he is the head like follower of the god of madness. So this guy's fucking off the rocker. He's insane.
Seems like.
It's like, oh, I look so cute. It's like he's actually insane.
An insane character by an insane player.
Yep. That's why I love him. How you
Wow.
doing?
Rude.
He represents my insanity.
Insane in a good way, Duff. Don't judge.
Insanely cool.
Honestly, the
Ooh.
way you said insane, I thought you were gonna go insane in the membrane.
I'm
Oh.
Goku.
No.
I'm Goku. I'm insane from
What kind of-
Earth.
What kind of person do you think I am, Duff? Jeez. I may
What
be-
a culture.
I
I'm
may
glad,
be I may be a bitch, but I'm not that kind of bitch.
I'm glad Dana just caught my joke. Thank you, Dana.
I caught it too, but I was being accosted for making a pop culture reference.
How dare you?
How dare you be pop culture? We are obviously we are not into K-pop here.
What?
Raises Paul slowly.
All right, folks.
He
Everybody,
means it.
Getting everybody settled in, ready to go.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes. What? Yes.
Hell yeah!
sir.
Now we got business.
I guess
Feel
I'm
the
ready.
good vibes.
For the most part, I do need to set my alerts still.
And
Because,
heavy fantasy vibes.
Heck.
We still got a long way to go.
Gotta put on my Gravemind Northerner album.
Don't worry,
Can I
we'll level up
expand
like
this?
2 more times before we reach Waterdeep. It's fine.
Excuse me?
Even
What?
Well, Dana, we did level up, and the title is "When It Rains, It Pours."
You'll see why in a bit.
oh,
Did we
boy.
level up?
You're at level 5 right now.
Well, it looks like someone's dying.
Tazel! Oh my god! I hope you feel better soon, sweetie. Tazel's feeling a little under the weather, so she's just chilling in bed and watching
Yeah.
us.
Mentioned head
Aw.
cold, you know? The summer colds are like the worst.
Oh my god, yeah, they're terrible.
Yeah.
I had a sinus infection a few days ago.
Oh,
like,
I did too.
just like from all like I guess like the temperature change and everything, and plus we had no AC for a while, so like my head was adjusted to like outdoor temperatures, and then all of a sudden our AC came back on, and the roommates like jammed it up to like 69 or something. Nice.
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 And it was, but it was just
a
too.
nice number.
But that's
Not-
it is kind of that whole like first world problems and all. Yeah. So like
I
some
mean,
people are like
problems
dying
are-
without, but
Problems are relative. It's okay.
Yeah.
I had one too. I was taking Advil like every day 2 weeks ago. I was just like going to class and be like, "Don't look at the screen for too long. Just look down. Just look down."
I I wouldn't recommend taking lots of Advil or other such drugs for long periods of time because that shit'll eat away your stomach lining.
Oh yeah, no. I talked to my. It's because I get migraines, so like I got like prescribed and stuff like that. Like they're completely aware of it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I'm
I
picking
used
up a little bit of like buzzing while you're using your mic. Is everything okay, or
Who's that?
I'm picking up some like buzzing in your mic.
Me. Oh, you know what it is? I had to adjust my noise gate a little while ago. Is this any better?
Mm-mm.
No?
No.
No, not really.
That's strange. I'm not hearing anything myself.
It's like a
Can I-
slight audio change. Like you sound like deeper. If that's not the right word.
No. Is everything like plugged in right? Sometimes if things get
Yeah,
moved
nothing's
around.
changed.
No.
Hmm.
Turn it off and on again.
Yeah.
No, we're fine.
At this point, I'm actually half tempted to, but I don't know what that would do to OBS. There's still some buzzing on it. See, the issue is I'm only hearing it through my own headphones, and because
Right.
I'm hearing it at the same time I'm saying it, I can't discern what's just, echoing through my own dome and what's coming over the headphones.
Mm.
Give me 1 second. I'll pull up my own stream and find out.
Okay.
It's like that radio effect.
Yeah.
Like a radio
Well, I
demon.
don't have any effects turned on.
Oh, while Duff's dealing with that, I promised that I would tell a D&D story that happened to us because we were discussing TPKs. I think it came up at least. So we came very close to a TPK in our Friday game.
Ooh.
So this happened when we were back at level 7 or level 8. And we are traveling through this area of this dungeon that we're going through that has multiple layers that get increasingly weirder as the further deeper you go. And we were on one that's just a giant forest. Well, while we're walking through the forest, we come across a basilisk. And basilisk can turn you stone.
Mhm.
So 3 of us failed, and we're a 4-person party.
Okay.
So 3 of us turned into stone. Now, in this entire area, though, we did find out that there was a place where you could have stone statues that were turned into stone by basilisk or by other magic revert back. Is basically a remove curse, free remove curse, like 4 times a day. So our paladin, the crazy one, who was like, "Hey, I'll just totally grab all of you up into the bag of holding, and we'll just go up there and try to get you guys revived," which would have been okay had we not had to go through like an entire area that we haven't cleared yet. So she just ran through like smiting everything as she went, just like killing everything, and like got to this archgate that was going to take us to that level. And the rest of us are just like sitting like nails biting our nails, just like, oh my god, we're this close. And we thought we had gotten through all of the enemies, right? So she gets to the archgate, and the archgate is a special feature that you have to roll a die to determine what effect happens. And sometimes it can be a good effect or a bad effect. So rolled it, got the bad effect. And we're like, oh no, what's it going to be? And the DM rolled, and it was a fireball right on top of all of us.
Oh my god.
And mind you, the paladin was already like injured from the fighting that they had to do to get this far. They had 35 HP left. They failed the dexterity check and took 34 damage.
Yeah,
We
How
were
much health?
They were down to 1 HP.
That's a strong fireball, too. That's a good roll.
Yeah.
That was a like even the DM was like, oh shit.
Isn't it 8d6?
It was basically like all 6s and 5s.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and it was being cast at a higher level too, so that was even worse. So we were just sitting there like, oh no, and then she was like, I'm not dead, and we're like, yeah. Just, I think we blew up the chat with how like fucking hype we were. I think my Discord died because we were so loud.
Did she have lay on hands?
She did. So she healed herself up and made it all the way back to the spot where the remove curse was and rescued all of us. So we avoided a TPK by 1 HP.
Damn.
That's something that's gonna stick with you for the rest of your life.
I would like to say that was the only time we got close to a TPK, but that would be a goddamn lie. So we're risk takers.
Can you guys hear me all right?
Still sound the same.
Yeah, still buzzy.
That's really weird.
We'll have to make do with it for now.
Well, while Duff stays in the 1920s, I guess.
I'm doing this recording to see what I sound like. I'm doing this recording to see what I sound like. What is that? No, seriously, what is that? Hold up.
You don't have any like voice effects or anything on, right?
Hello?
Hello?
Good
Any
morning.
better?
No.
No.
All right, I'm gonna check my cable because I have no idea what's going on.
Literally sounds like you're coming through like an old timey radio. That's weird.
You sound like one of the characters from the Hot Wheels movies that I used to watch. It's like the robot, or one of the robots. They like talk like that. Yes.
I've
they're
seen this one
robots.
in Simmonson's Dark Market Crash of 1929. Haha, so many orphans.
Technical
Oh.
issues, everybody. Sorry.
Tech.
While we're waiting, I can talk about a story that happened during the last campaign I was in.
Go for it.
So, we just got to our first little town, and we are on our way of shopping. So, my character wants a new outfit, and being paid for by one of the other players. Nice. And creepy. Then we all went together towards a magic shop to get some equipment, and next thing we know, due to a previous endeavor that happened with the party before, the shop owner got fucking crazy, pulled out some fire from his hands, and demanded we get out or get fire in the face. Everyone but one person left because he wasn't fully paying attention, and caused the owner to set fire to his own shop and create a chain magical reaction from
Oh no.
scrolls all over.
Oh no.
I love when you blow up magic shops.
So it created. Oh, well, here's the funny thing. Apparently, in a previous session he did the same exact thing in another shop in the same town. So now the entire town has no magic shop because they both blew up because he wouldn't pay attention.
This is why you get insurance.
This is also why you don't use spells within a magic store, especially ones that cause explosions.
But after the explosion, we are surrounded by guards, and next thing we know, a minotaur and cultist appeared. I tried to magic missile the minotaur in the face for trying to hit me with a axe throw.
I love throwing axes. That's one of my favorite intimidation techniques.
And then I did the most bravest and stupidest thing I could ever think of, which was hopping onto the minotaur, putting the hands over its nostrils, and cast fireball straight inside.
Oh my god.
Well,
I rolled like a 2, so it only singed
Can anybody hear me?
hair.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do I sound better?
Much.
Yes.
Yeah, much
Okay.
better.
So I don't know what it was, but I adjusted my system volume. I adjusted my mic gain in the Go XLR software. I reconnected the cables. I think I figured it out.
Yay.
All right.
So
Alright.
I think we're good to go now.
All right then. Alrighty. And Dirk, you
Do I
there?
still sound good?
Yes.
Yes.
To me,
Okay.
yes.
I tweaked my compressor a little bit just to make sure I was coming through clear. All right, I think we're finally good.
Oh, I forgot I wasn't muted the whole time.
All right. Dirk, you there?
Dirk?
Dirk?
Oh, I'm back. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure.
Okay.
All right. So once again, everybody, thank you for stopping in today and joining us on Tyranny of Dragons: The Cold Blood War. We have music from Adrian Von Ziegler. Thank you very much, Adrian. Go support them on YouTube, Spotify, support their Patreon. Show them all your love.
Same here. Also
Yes.
using Adrian's music.
We're all copycats. I'm using them too.
He makes good music.
He does. And you make good music suggestions, Dana.
Hey, thank you.
Hey.
Ew.
Trying to butter up the DM today, aren't you, Duff?
We need to be on this good
Title
side.
scares them.
Ominous!
When last we left our heroes, Arthurax the Spiderfolk Rogue, Jessica the Wolffolk Sorceress, Eldrath the Shifter Warlock Bard, Zir the Tabaxi Monk, and Olia the Hyena Folk Paladin, our heroes traveled further along the tradeway, successfully getting another week of travel in before stopping for a full day's rest. After narrowly dodging murderous murders of Crow, the murderous intent of the cult's poisoning attempt, and the heart-wrenching peritons of the Trollclaws, our heroes found themselves resting in the ruins of Dragonspear Castle. While the still disguised Jessica and Olia set up camp, Eldrath, Zir, and Arthurax went to explore the ruins. Inside, they found a white-scaled kobold with blue eyes named Nock, who seemed to fear the cult of the dragon, and Eldrath slightly, before they opened up to Zir and revealed they were an acolyte of the now-destroyed Temple of Bahamut. Before leaving, Nock entrusted the head cleric's amulet with Zir, who had revealed that he had not only been trained by a dragon, but a silver metallic one at that. We now join our heroes as they are left to wander about the destroyed temple, the strange kobold, and the rare artifact they had thrust into Zir's paw. So you are, both of you are heading out of the Dragonspear ruins. Eldrath has already left before you, having decided not to stick around and see Nock again.
Well, Arthurax makes sure that he's completely back in disguise first before he starts walking, because, yeah, don't need people seeing the disguises off.
I'm in my disguise.
Yeah, aren't you the lucky one?
It's a little bit of paint, all you need. But yes,
You got itchy beard and shit.
everybody else in the caravan has already started setting up their camps. Obviously, the three wagons that you know that belong to the Cult of the Dragon have set up a little bit further away from everybody else, trying to avoid others, as usual. This has become a motif. But everybody else is sitting down and letting the horses out of their bridles and their harnesses, taking their saddles off, allowing them to rest and graze. There's a stream of water that flows through nearby that is mostly clean enough to drink from. And there is a little bit of a clearing still left over from the years of this ruin as a working castle. Jessica and Olia had spent the time setting up the camp and see Eldrath walking out of the ruins.
Hello.
Polite
Oh,
wave.
hey, what's up?
Oh, not much. And pretty dank and wet inside the ruins, but it's okay.
No funny adventures?
May have run across a lich or two. It's okay. We handle it.
Okay.
You can roll insight if you like. Eldrath, go ahead and roll deception.
Ooh, I'm gonna roll insight.
Boy, here we go.
Honestly, it'd be easy to get over Olia's head.
Why is that on disadvantage? 14.
Oh, insight. I was like, where's Inception?
Womp.
Not a bad
Wow.
movie.
Classic Olia.
Seems on the up and up.
Yep. Honestly, I don't have much more than Olia would in that moment, so as Olia, I'd just say, sounds cool. And then just get back to working.
Eldrath said Jessica, I don't know if he knows what the lich is.
Jessica just kind of chuckles a little bit. She's aware that Eldrath is used to keeping his secrets, and at this point, she's not going to ask too many questions.
Eldrath takes a few steps forward, kind of in a hushed tone. You know, it would be quite unfortunate for the other members of this caravan if a random explosion just happened to go off inside their camp, right? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yes, it would be unfortunate. I don't know what you're getting at. Like, Jessica just kind of looking at him with like this, like, where is this going look? Like, yes, it would be bad. I wasn't planning on it.
As Eldrath laments the lack of humor from his companions. After a few minutes, a redisguised Arthrex and Zir step out of the ruins as well.
Hello there, everyone. Trying to keep up his character voice and everything.
Oh, like to all the other
Well,
caravanners and everything.
Well, caravanners, but mainly to his companions, just to keep up the act and everything.
Sure. Oak and Birch are busy setting up their camps as well, but they give you a little bit of a wave as you pass by.
Did you do something with your beard? It is just fabulous today.
He'll stare at Eldrath and be like, "Don't you fucking start."
Eldrath's just beaming.
Okay, why is he in a good mood? Did he say something?
Aren't I always in a good mood?
He looks up to Jessica.
Jessica just kind of like raises her eyebrows and sighs. And...
Did he? Okay. Did he tell you honestly what happened or no?
No, he said you guys came across some liches.
What?
Nah, that sounds about right.
That's what he said. At this point, I don't care if you saw liches or found all the riches in the world in there. Whatever he said about it, at this point, I'm just gonna accept it at face value.
I can explain. Are we like surrounded by the caravan people, or are we kind of like segregated?
No, everybody's kind of set up their camps. Not like super far apart from everybody, but not right next up to each other. There's plenty of room to spread out a little bit. Birch and Oak are helping to set up a communal fire in the middle, just to get that prepared for tonight.
Before anything else, Eldrath walks over to Zir and puts his hand on his shoulder and just quietly is like, maybe it is best that we just keep it to ourselves for the moment. We don't know who is listening.
Oh, that's.
Whoa.
Oh.
Oh god, Myers.
Whose fire alarm went off?
Ben's. Ravens.
Oh, jeez.
It wasn't me.
That was-
Somebody cast
that was-
fireball, I see.
Don't look at me.
I was gonna say that is Raven's Eldrath's alarm.
Anytime I do something,
Every,
alarms just go off.
Not again.
every time you touch Zir, the alarm goes off. Someone find the car alarm button and turn Zir off.
I don't know why, but that just immediately made me think of the Virgin alarm scene from Spaceballs.
Oh god.
My Virgin alarm. It's designed to go off before you do.
He is in a
Oh, it's a drill.
storm.
Oh, is it
Oh.
really? I missed you?
You have a fire drill? It's this late at night? Wow.
What?
Yikes. All right. Well,
Well, we lost Zir for a while then.
we'll
Well, I'll be damned. Okay.
Okay, so do we continue or?
Yeah, we can continue for a little while. Those usually don't last for very long.
Then
Pretty much just winding down for the day anyway, right?
Yeah. Well, you do have. You've gotten here early in the day, actually, and this is where
Oh,
you're going
right.
to be staying for. This is the day of rest for everybody to relax and not be traveling constantly, and also to make sure that the the beasts of burden have a chance to relax and rest as well.
Okay.
in that case, then Arthrax understands what Eldrath is mentioning and just be like, yeah, just not much in the ruins, unfortunately. There's some carvings here and there, but other than that, there's really nothing.
You can roll insight on that if you'd like.
Here we go again.
Should I roll deception too?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh. Well,
Just as good as me.
Mm.
Ow.
That's a pretty convincing
be-
argument.
I can be very convincing.
Ah!
yeah. No, that's about what I had to get a natural 20 in order to beat that. But at the same time, like, it's kind of that thing where at this point, whatever you guys like, well, at this point, I guess with that insight, I would just believe him.
Well, more in the sense that you don't pick up the subtext underneath there.
Right.
You get the feeling that he's probably not going into a lot of detail, but he's not giving you any hint that there's more to the story.
Right.
But
Okay,
you
we're
have the
good
whole
now.
day to, if there's anything you want to take care of during this time off, if there's anybody you want to speak with in the caravan as well, you have
Arthrax
the
would
whole
like
day
a
to
drink.
Okay. So as you approach Bade's wagon, he is sitting with Hopeful, who is still recovering from his poison attack a few days ago. But he looks like he's doing better. He's in better spirits at the least.
Oh, that's good at least.
Oh, yes. Hello. How are you?
Good. I'm just in a need for a little bit of a drink.
Oh, understandable. We've had on the trip for quite some time. What do you fancy?
You got some good wine on you?
Oh, absolutely. Yes. Let me look back here real quick. And he pulls out a nice green bottle, showing it to you. The marking on the label signifies that it is Elvish in nature. Do you speak Elvish?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Nope.
All right. So he kind of holds out to you. This is from a lovely estate, actually, a little further east. But I got it in a trade, and it's actually turned quite lovely. I had a case of it. I'm down to about 4 bottles now.
I'll just take one. Thank you, though.
Oh, absolutely. We'll do 5 gold for that.
All right, he'll give them 5 gold.
Excellent. Thank you.
How's your friend doing?
He looks over to Hopeful, and he's like, "Well, Hope is doing a little bit better. He's seems a little bit in good spirits at the moment. He's still a little nervous, though. We still don't understand exactly what happened."
He just gives a little nod and just looks into their eyes going,
Trust me, I understand. I mean, yes, all I did was puke behind a rock, but that can be a little scary at times.
Yes, we're a very harrowing experience. I'm glad that he's pulled through him. We had the care that he needed to get out on the other end. But I hope nothing like that ever happens again. I don't know if I can handle it. Strange things have been happening on this trip.
They may be strange, but I don't think we can rule them out as being coincidences.
Roll persuasion. He kind of looks at you with a quirked eyebrow and just, well, I suppose it's always possible, but it just seems strange. But all the same, everybody is making it through after that horrific experience in the fields. He shudders a little bit to think about it.
I'll see if my caravan has some oils or something that might be able to help as well.
Thank you. I'm just, as he kind of grabs your arm for a second. I understand that you're close with Olia. He's a wonderful dog folk. I've enjoyed having him on my caravan. Do you know if he's is he married?
Oh.
he raises an eyebrow and looks back over where Olia is, then back to the elf going,
Not I'm aware of.
Oh, well, I'm sure somebody will grab him up eventually, right? Well, you enjoy that wine. I'm gonna go back to the wagon here and do some inventory.
Thanks. Like I said, I'll see if we have some oil that might help Hope there.
Yes, thank you very much. Appreciate you.
and he takes his wine and heads away to his cart.
Someone's got an admirer.
Only in sheer ignorance. Just another Tuesday.
Poor
Kind of hard and dumb of ass.
On this. Not too far from his creator.
Actually, before he heads back to his wagon, he's gonna actually go all the way back to Olia and just whisper into the ear,
You may want to be careful with your employer. He's a little, let's just say smitten by you.
Smitten. Okay. I hope he doesn't harm anyone.
He'll just like stare at them for like a minute and be like, "Yeah, I think you'll be fine," and just heads to his wagon.
Well, he just shrugs it off. Back to his usual.
Anybody else?
Sorry, what did I miss? What did I miss while my?
Raven's alive.
Yeah, no,
Yay!
The building didn't burn down.
yeah, it was a fire drill. They decided to do a fire drill at 7:30 at night, but that's besides the point.
Crazy.
What did I miss?
They just withheld of the information of what you guys experienced in the ruins for the time being. And then Arthur X went to go get a drink and ended up getting a wine and some tea, apparently, as Bade asked a very important question that was burning in his mind of whether Olia was married or not.
Very important question to ask.
Very important question. In
Alright.
fact, a crucial piece of knowledge that they were lacking.
I'm sure it was quite the eye opener.
But you have the rest of the day if there's anybody you wanted to speak with, or if there's anything you wanted to do before we move on to the next day.
I do have something I want to do.
Okay.
Keep forgetting everyone's names. I'm really bad with names.
There is in the in roll 20
Okay.
under caravan wagons and carts, and also
I'm-
caravan guards.
I'm looking. Oh. Yeah. I'm looking for Crick.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Wouldn't Crick be in the?
This is with Fern. I just was looking at it.
Yep.
With Fern, I'm guessing.
So Fern is busy chopping and preparing vegetables for the lunch that she is happy to make for the guards and the other employees of the caravan. Crick is nearby, just leaning up against a tree that has started to grow in the courtyard. He's got his jug next to him. He's just kind of enjoying the sun and the cool breeze that's coming through. Looks like he might be asleep.
Okay. Walk up to the tree quietly, not like, aggressively, and be like, "Hey, Crick."
He opens one eye and looks at you. Mm.
Can I talk to you for a second?
I mean, you're doing it right now.
I didn't. Okay. Fair. I wanted to apologize for earlier.
And he looks a little confused. For what?
If you can remember that for the what happened with the poisoning.
Oh, yeah, no, that's fine. I mean, as long as you understand that, like, I got her back.
Well, I completely understand. I didn't think it was her. It's just things seem to keep getting weirder here.
As he reaches over for his jug and pops the cork off the top and takes a sip, I've noticed. Seems to be centering around the human assholes in the back that don't want to hang out with the rest of us. Kind of had them pegged for fur haters, but something's weird about them.
Something's very off about them. I agree. But I mean, I don't like making assumptions on people. Do you know them at all?
Looks past you, looking off into the distance at them. I mean, just humans.
Yeah. It's just, I mean, I feel bad for them to some extent because they lost so many people. You know.
He takes another swig of his wine. You're the only one, apparently. They don't seem bothered.
I don't know how they feel about that, or I don't know how to feel about that.
I don't know. I'm keeping my distance for the moment.
Yeah, no, I'm about the same. We definitely both cherish that. You're a good fighter too. We work similar.
Yeah, your flashy flying stuff is a little weird, though.
Well, I'm not very good at falling on my face and rolling, but I wouldn't say that's common either.
Practice makes perfect, as he takes another long swig of his jug.
Practice does make perfect. And he will cup his hands together and bow and say, "Thank you for speaking," and then head off.
Hey, Cat.
Huh?
He kind of crooks his finger and asks you to come a little bit closer.
Just gonna cautiously lean in.
So, tell your little white wolf folk friend over there that the disguise isn't working on me, but I'm not going to say anything.
I appreciate it.
I don't know what your guys' game is right now, but as long as I'm watching over Fern, just understand, anything you do to her, I'll do triple to you guys, okay?
I completely understand. You're not the only one watching over people here.
Alright. He kind of pats you on your cheek and just... You can smell the wine coming off of his breath. It's like, as long as we understand each other.
I think we do more than you know.
And he leans back against the tree and just resettles in. Good talk.
Indeed. Next time, I'll bring a drink.
I'll hold you to it.
I'm going to go to where the fuck Knock is. Stealthily. Not to... Yeah, I'm gonna... Do you mind if I roll for stealth for this one?
He's... Just so you know, he's not talking about Knock. He's
Oh.
talking about Jesse.
Jess, yeah.
He did say white wolf folk.
I thought he was seeing Knock.
No,
He's
he's
like, oh, okay. Well, no, because I thought he was disguising himself as a wolf.
Literally me.
Yeah, okay. I
The
know.
member of your party.
I know, I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm gonna, Yeah, I guess I can talk to Jessica about this now, since that's been called out. Gonna walk back to the group. Actually, I'll grab Olia. Hey, I gotta
What's up?
explain, what happened to the ruins. We need to do this privately. If that works right now?
Sure. Something happened? Okay. And just joins along.
Yeah. Jessica?
Hmm?
I'm sorry, Jesse?
Yeah.
You coming too?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. I want to find like a secluded. Also, if you hear like a slight alarm in the background, apparently they're doing a drill of our entire neighborhood. It seems like.
Right.
Wonderful. Sorry about that. If that's the case.
Yeah. It's quiet. It's not enough to be a disturbance, but it's there. It's fine.
Wonderful.
It's nothing. It's nothing any of us can help. Don't worry about it, hon.
It's
Yeah.
an exotic cicada in the background.
Honestly, I live in a cul-de-sac this semester, and I think they're going house by house right now. So it's just gonna go in a loop.
All good.
But anyways, I will find a secluded area for Olia, Jesse, and I to talk. And then I will kind of like sit down cross-legged in front of a tree and kind of gesture to sit down with him. So while we were at the ruins, we found something. When I mean by something, I mean someone.
Oh.
We found a kobold named Nock. He's a white kobold who is a Bahamut follower. His ruins that we're currently in used to be his temple, his home. And he's the last one left. Can you guess what got rid of the temple?
Probably could. Taking a idle glance over towards the cultists off on their own. They're within eye shot.
She was with them too.
I'd hate to conclude, but I might have to agree with Jesse on this one.
Oh no, you're right. She was with them. He referenced the Black Dragonborn. But he's trying to head to Waterdeep to get to the other Bahamut temple that's down there. Which is good and bad. I've told him to go ahead of us, and I've given him some food that will hopefully be enough. But he will be around. So if you see a white kobold in the distance, don't make attention to it. That's just him.
Got it.
And I also wanted to show you guys this because one of you is a magic caster, the other you is, divine or involved in divinity, and I might need some assistance with this. And I'm going to pull out the Bahamut medallion that Nock gave me. And
As Zir pulls out this amulet that is shaped like a shield, has a blue background, but kind of embossed on the front is a dragonoid bust in a very bright platinum color with platinum highlights along the edge of the amulet. And the chain itself is also made of platinum.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
Zir, as you're holding it out and looking at it, you note on the back that something is written, inscribed on the back.
Is it readable for me?
You speak Draconic?
Correct.
It reads in Draconic, "No justice without mercy, no punishment without forgiveness."
Does he
See
read
why
that?
he gave that to me now. Oh no, I'm just gonna see it. I'm not gonna read it out loud.
Okay.
This was given to me by Nock, and it's not his. It was apparently his head cleric's. I don't know if it contains power in it anymore. I don't really know what it can and cannot do. But it was bestowed to me by him. He said that I should have it.
Sure. I might want to use a possible, not like a spell, but maybe like a divine sense to see kind of just the overall atmosphere of the amulet.
I don't think divine sense works in that way, but I would say go ahead and roll either religion or arcana.
All right. Oof. Both are rough for me. I'm going for arcana. What's an arcana? I love that band.
Glowy.
Pretty tiny.
That is a very interesting amulet that you've never seen before, and you're really not quite sure what exactly it is.
Well, honestly, I'm beat. Any ideas, Jesse?
I mean, if Dana's cool with me rolling as well, I don't want to just do the round robin style of everyone try it until something sticks.
No, go ahead. You're coming from different skill sets.
Okay. I will
I'm-
also be rolling Arcana because I have proficiency.
Okay.
I'm honestly a dumbass, so.
10. Better-ish.
There's definitely something more about this amulet than what it's presented as. But as far as what it is, you can't be certain.
I can't tell what it is, but it's definitely more than just a, hunk of metal.
Mhm.
So there's something there. I don't know what it is, but I can just barely tell that it's there.
You would know that the Identify spell could tell you more.
I don't think I have that.
Yes, that is correct. But the Identify spell is not only available to wizards and sorcerers, however, it is also available to bards. So there's a possibility somebody might know it, but you're not certain who.
I'll try to work on this thing. If it was, I feel like it wasn't just given to me out of nowhere. I mean, he would have. Well, no, he wouldn't have given it to Eldrath. Eldrath kind of scared him.
For obvious reason.
Yeah.
Eldrath will be Eldrath.
No, he's fine. It wasn't like that. But and I'm gonna put the amulet back in my clothes, I guess. But yeah, that's the main thing of what happened. I don't know what the cult's plan is at Waterdeep, but I worry that they're heading there for the temple, or they're gonna do something with it.
We have to protect him somehow, some way. I just really get a bad feeling about that. Okay, neither of you help me out with that.
We're not do ourselves any favor by just offing the rest of the cultists.
Yeah, no, their numbers have dwindled enough, and I don't think the issue is not killing them off or getting them out of the caravan or being stigmatized by them. It's more of, well, what we're here to do, which is to track them. I don't think our journey is going to stop at Waterdeep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Also, I'll probably want to see that temple anyway, so I mean, we're going to go there anyway, I have a feeling, so
But-
just keep that on your minds. And if you hear anything from the cultists, it would be good to know like what their plans are for Waterdeep, what their goal is.
I'll keep an ear out for him. But hearing this, I really get a feeling I need to kind of uphold my duty and help protect him once I meet the guy.
Oh no,
What'd you-
he's adorable. You'll like him.
Well,
He's taken a great liking to me, and he probably will want to. I don't know what he'll want to do. Honestly, he just
Oh.
wants to be safe.
but
But
hopefully I don't scare him off. Yeah, love to
oh
meet
no,
him.
you're fine. We'll try to. I don't know what's going to happen as we travel. I mean, I don't think you'll run into him as we travel. I hope not, because that would mean that he's not doing a good job. But when we get to Waterdeep, we can go to the temple and we can find him.
Perfect.
Oh, also, Jesse,
Yeah?
your outfit isn't doing well.
What?
Crick can see right through you.
Ew, perv.
Not like
Yeah.
that.
Oh, sorry.
I was not ready for that.
I was. As soon as I said see right through you, I'm like, yep, alright, I walked into that one. But that's the point of it. It's working.
You can't just say that to Olia.
Oh my god.
Olia the innocent being.
Looking out for his friends.
How? Woo.
I
I need a word with him.
had a hunch if anyone was gonna know, it was gonna be him. because, yeah, we put the dye in, but I didn't do too much about my scent. So,
Does he know you from somewhere?
no, I don't know him. But,
Oh.
Wolves, noses. I didn't think it was going to be a problem, but what did he say specifically?
He's just looking out for Fern, and he picked up that detail. He's just... I mean, I didn't tell him anything, but he's a little bit, that...
Protective?
Yeah, he doesn't like something that doesn't make sense just appearing on his radar.
No, I fully understand that. I don't blame him at all.
He's not doing anything about it. He just told me to be careful with that, and I told him that we're here to protect, people here as well, just as much. And he seemed to get the picture.
Yeah, I understand that he's very protective, but hopefully he'll understand that we're not here to hurt anyone, So.
I think he understands that.
I hope so. But thank you for letting me know.
No problem. It's good to know we're not the only ones keeping an eye out. But that's pretty much what I wanted to mention. I just wanted to do it secludedly in case anyone, was looking around.
Oh.
We should probably get back to the camps before people think anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, down for that.
As you all head back towards the campsite and see that everybody has gotten their tents set up, everybody who sleeps in tents and not in the wagons, as well as a fire in the middle that has started up, and lunch is going. Fern is cooking. She's extra careful with all of the ingredients this time, wary about the last time that she had made food.
Eldrath is retired to his tent. He hasn't really been out and about.
Arthrax wants to pull Jesse to the side for a bit to discuss something.
What's up?
So, I took a little bit at the cart where Hope was, and by the looks of it, they're doing okay, but still they need a little bit more. I'm gonna check my wagon and see if we have some oil that could help, but I was thinking just in case, can you probably check out your wagon if there's something that could be useful?
For helping with his stomach?
Just something that could probably help them get a little bit better, because we don't know how much of it he has really ingested. Could do some internal damage.
Yeah, I'll ask.
I'm afraid if I try, I might get suspicious or something.
Gee, why would my employers ever be suspicious of you?
That's why you're the perfect one. You have a good connection with the wife. So, yeah, there you go. Pat pat.
All right.
I'll pay you if you have to pay anything.
I'll hold you to that.
And he just heads on over to his wagon instead of food because he wants to make sure that's taken care of first.
Back at the at Lai's wagon, he is just setting up for the evening. He's already laid out his bedding inside the wagon and is currently just going through a book, writing down a couple of things, just a couple of ideas. He seems to be coming up with a couple of new business plans.
Hey, Lloyd.
Oh, yes. So, what's on your mind?
Well, I just checked back with that, Hope fellow that had a little problem last time.
The tiefling, yes.
They're doing a little bit better, but I was wondering, do we have oils or something that could probably help soothe them a bit?
Nothing internal, I'm afraid. With a cleansing of the skin and the hair and cooking oils mostly. But let me look. I might have something left over. The goes and heads back into the back part of the wagon near the front, and goes through a little chest that you've seen on the side. He's mostly used that for keeping his gold, as well as keeping some of his more expensive, smaller sized items, and starts flipping through. After a while, he just kind of comes back, locks it again, and shakes his head. Oh, no, afraid not. Nothing really that could work for that. You'd be better off checking with. Well, honestly, I think that Furble gentleman could probably have something along the lines.
He thinks for a bit, trying to ignore that option, and goes,
Do we have anything we could probably mix together that could probably give off the effect of something soothing?
Well, I suppose we could put together some kind of a fragrant oil to kind of help alleviate the smell of the as he kind of points to his stomach and then whips his hand around to the back.
Yeah.
You know, that thing. But other than that, I don't really have anything along that line. Sorry, no.
Alright, thank you.
No problem. I'll get back to my ledger.
See you in a few.
and he just heads away. Going to get food, I guess.
Anybody else? Anything to do before the end of the day?
I suppose I'll be speaking with Samel and Marnella. Since,
All right.
was that for?
For Hopeful, the teeth point.
Right. Okay. I forgot if it was Hopeful or Fade. I got them mixed up.
Oh no, you're fine.
Okay. So.
Both Samel and Marnella are sitting on a crate that they have moved out of the back of the wagon, and are just sitting on it, enjoying the atmosphere of the ruins. And Samel like hanging his arm around his wife and pointing at all of the ruins as "Look at these, my darling. There's so many amazing sights when we travel on the trails together, right?" "Oh, indeed, my husband." And then she looks up and sees Jesse walking forward, and she immediately stands up and walks over to you and just grabs your hands and, "Oh, isn't this place so lovely, Jesse?"
Yeah, it's amazing to think of what used to be here.
It's so, and she kind of smiles a bit and looks back over to Samel. So romantic, don't you think?
I actually came here to ask both of you a favor. Hopeful, with one of the other wagons, is still not feeling too good after that poison scare.
Yes, I saw him. He had a terrible reaction to the food, yes.
Yeah, I was wondering if you might have anything that could help him, an oil or some other sort of anything that could help settle his stomach. If you'd like, I could pay for it too.
We will see what I have. Samel always has amazing things. And he goes back into the wagon to start looking through, as Marnella beckons you back over towards the crate that she was previously sitting on, and pulls you next to her. "You are so kind for be looking after this tiefling. You know, they are very, they don't always have the best reputations."
Well, this one seems to be in good company, and we're all in this together. I'd hate to see us lose anyone else.
Oh, this is true. That whole night was so horrific. I did not like it. As
I'm just glad you guys are okay.
well, of course, with your help, with your explosive magic, so amazing. As Samel sticks his head out of the wagon. You said they had the stomach, right? Yes. The issue.
Yeah, after the poisoning scare, food poisoning.
I have just the thing, my friend. Pulls out a little tin, and it's filled with. As he opens it up and shows it to you, it looks like a lot of brown leaves, and just This is a manga leaves. Very good for the stomach, as long as you go very small doses, not too large.
Okay. 1 leaf, half a leaf, little.
You go just a couple of pinches. Say like 3, maybe 4.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Would you like anything for it?
Oh no, my friend, this is strictly to help our fellow caravan traveler. Samel is happy to help.
Thank you. I do appreciate it. I'm sure Hopeful will too.
I will hope that they come to see me.
I'll definitely let them know that you were looking out for them, and maybe
I will.
they'll see what they can get from you.
You are very, very astute, my friend. But yes, we will. Anything that they need, just come to Samel. Samel will help.
Okay. Thank you, Samel.
And he goes back to his wife and wraps his arm around her again and points out the various. Look at these architecture over here. Look at all these lovely little carvings and everything. You can see the dwarven influence right there. And she hangs on every word, just holding her husband quite dearly.
I'm not gonna lie, too.
They are
Like,
entertaining.
Very much in love.
And very sweet. Just
Mm-hmm.
I always get I always get nervous interacting, but watching them, like, precious.
Mm-hmm.
Mel loves life. That's all he and his wife.
Love life, love wife.
But yes, you've gotten about a pound of manga leaves.
Okay, I will be heading over towards Fade's cart and looking to help him out.
As Bade sees you approaching and waves at you. Hello, were you looking for a drink as well?
Actually, I came with something to help Hopeful out with his stomach problem.
Oh, what do you have?
I've got a box of about a pound of manga leaves here. Samel was kind enough to donate them to help fix Hopeful's issues with the food poisoning, and he said just to use like a pinch, like 3 or 4 leaves, and it should hopefully help his stomach.
Oh, well, you know what? I was just getting a kettle on for my my afternoon tea here, but I think we can go ahead and give this to Hope. That'll be fine. Hey, Hope. As he kind of looks up from the back and he's just kind of smiling as he's forcing a smile through the sourness of his stomach. It seems. Hey, we got some special tea for you. Should help with the stomach pain. Ah, yeah, that's good. Thanks. He looks past and sees Jesse, and you brought it?
Yeah, I'm with Samel, the goods trader.
Oh, the loud guy.
Yeah, he actually wanted to offer these to try and help you out. I offered to buy them off of him, but he said they were free of charge to help you out to get your stomach settled.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's nice of him.
Yeah, he said if you need anything, just, ask.
I'll remember that. Thank you. Let him know that I'll try them, and if they work, I'll come by and get some more.
Yeah, I mean that should last you a good long while. There's a whole pound in there. He said just to use a few, just a little pinch or two of leaves. They're very potent, so just be careful with them, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
If you ever need anything from me, I do know a few things. As I've seen you throwing some magic around. Mine's a little different, but I know a few things. Before I dropped out of college, you understand.
I hear you. It's not for everyone.
I wanted to go play music, but anyway, thanks very much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
As Bade is already starting to put together a batch for him right now.
Yeah. I hope you feel better soon.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And
All right.
Jesse will return to his area and zone.
All right. Anybody else have anything they want to do before we end the day?
I'm
All
good.
I wanted to do outside of that is just be the first person to line up for the food that Fern's cooking.
All right. Potato soup, delicious.
Hooray!
All right. Ethan, you here?
I am.
Okay.
Eldrath is not eating.
Okay, fair enough. As you spend the rest of the day relaxing and enjoying the rest instead of the traveling pace that you have done for the last week, everybody gets the benefits of a full night's rest.
Yay!
All right.
Full night's rest. Let's see.
Tell you what, we're going to take a short break here, and we will be right back. I need to take a quick bio break.
Alrighty. And I think I will do the same real quick, so we'll see you guys in just a few minutes.
Yeah,
Okay.
same. Perfect.
Yep. Have fun.
Well, that worked out well.
Yeah. Okay.
See, I knew it was a good idea for Arthros to not go near that wagon,
Mhm.
but now I'm tempted.
I'll say I'd be too.
Do it.
Nah.
No, I'm not meaning I'm going near the wagon. I mean tempted on the box in my wagon.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
You don't describe a box with gold and possible pricey items in a box. In my peripheral vision, without me starting to wonder, I wonder what's inside there that I could probably take.
They're gonna be watching out for you now.
I mean, let's be honest here. Between Zier, Eldrath, Jessica, and Arthurax, it's no longer the Three Stooges, it's more like the four goofballs.
I mean, can't. Olia has his place there too.
Yeah, but
Olia has
Olga's
his
too
moments.
innocent. He is really too innocent.
Well,
I mean, right now, Olia's biggest obstacle right now is to maybe, possibly, I fully don't know, avoid his very stalkery employer. Or at the very least, the advances.
the way I see it, the employer. Once the employer knows that he's actually not a dog folk and he is just a hyena folk, he's gonna be like, "No, I can't be near you."
See, I have a feeling he'll be more like, "You're even more beautiful."
The way I see it, Olia actually has a 20 in intelligence, but he isn't telling us.
Olia's secretly very high in intelligence.
Oli is the true mastermind behind everything.
He's the actual leader of the cult. It's been a setup from the start.
I swear I've seen him before.
I swear I've seen it before. Olia, look, floppy ears. Oh my god, they're so cute. See, easily distracted.
Oh my god, what is this? A crossover episode?
Cringe.
And I return.
Oh
my.
Ugh.
I wanna say thank you and not thank you to you, Dana.
Oh,
You have a bad idea crossing my mind right now.
well, I do that.
I know.
I tended to promote that idea.
That's the only idea I have around Dana.
I'm gonna be right back real quick. I need to see if there's some food made.
You think you're the master of bad ideas. I will tell you, I am a king of bad ideas that go well.
I am too.
I wasn't proclaiming myself as the best. Just saying that. I don't know.
Like that one time my Tabaxi monk was on an airship with the rest of the party, and using our ballista that had a chain attached
Yep.
to the arrow, launched it at a dragon, pierced the dragon. The dragon tried to run away, dragging our airship, meaning the chain was taut. So she just ran down the length of the chain over I think we were like 300 feet in the air, and just ran down the chain and beat the dragon to death, and grabbed the chain and climbed back up as it fell slack and went down. So yeah, I do crazy too.
I thought you were gonna say you did stunning strike on the dragon, but killing
Nah.
it too is also.
Constitution's too high.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Trying to Sunny Strike a dragon is like, I don't even want to think like how that makes sense.
Dragons have like good everything stats.
Yeah, just like stunning a dragon, it's like, ah, yes, I'm gonna jab the dragon in its left kneecap. It's going to completely freeze.
And especially since most of them have legendary resistance, it's always like, oh, great, thanks.
Yeah, it's like, what a waste of a key point. Fuck.
I hate it.
I already.
I just unlocked my monk's pinnacle ability, so I'm very happy.
Which,
They are-
is she an open hand monk, right?
Open hand, yeah. So
Oh.
basically the 5-finger exploding heart technique.
Yeah, basically Fist of the North Star.
Yep.
I love
Spend
that
3
technique.
key points and punch somebody. You set up reverberations within them. And then on your next turn, or whenever, for up to I think like 14 days or something like that,
Yeah, about
or
that.
17 days for your level. So for 17 days, I can activate them whenever I feel like it, no matter where I am, as long as they're on the same in the same dimension as I am.
And I'm back.
And if they fail the check, they go directly to 0 HP, no matter what their normal HP is. And if they succeed, they take, I think, 10d10 necrotic. So it's a really good ability, and I can do it 5 times in a fight.
In short, now the allies could be scared of you.
Oh, I already threatened the warlock sorcerer of ours because he did a dick move, like a super dick move, like
Oh,
a
it takes
character.
Oh, well, yeah, like not the player, but just.
Well, even the player, I think, was being a little.
All right, I'm back.
He was being a little obtuse, in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. But yeah, we were rewarded a estate by this dwarven kingdom that we had helped. They had this outpost that they weren't using, so they were like, "You can have it," and we were like, "Okay." And they're like, "Hey, we'll build you a home as well." So we're like, we're having this place that we're calling Oddbreaker Tower, because that's the name of our group, the Oddbreakers. We have even a tower where we can hook our airship to, because we got an airship. So he went there because he can teleport now. So he went there himself to oversee everything while we were all just piddling around doing our thing. And while he was there, he had some revisions made, which I'm not pleased about.
Oh.
So he included a placard that goes over the entrance that says Raziel and the Oddbreakers. And I was like, you motherfucker. You son of a bitch. And he just stood there laughing his ass off, and he's just like, oh, you guys didn't even see it coming. And I was just like, this is totally an in-character move, and I know that. And I just can't wait for the moment this reveal comes to the rest of us. And my monk is just going to be looking up at this sign and just saying, all right, clever. And then immediately punches him and does the quivering palm technique.
It could
Just
be
like-
a pat on the back. It
Go
could
ahead
be
and give me a
finger jab.
Constitution saving throw and 0 HP.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
not. A warlock sorcerer is not going to have cons. Be real. It's going to lose.
And he keeps messing with me, and I keep telling him that all of my abilities are Constitution saves.
Just over here. Write that down. Write that down.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
It's just that one quote. I'm going to drown you. I'm going to drown you like a sack of puppies.
Oh God.
Oh, not bad.
Oh, wow.
Why would you do such a cuddly? Are you coming on to me?
What?
I love that scene. Olia.
Yes, don't drown me.
I've got confused.
I am also confused.
I don't know why I was called out.
Well, I said a sack of puppies, and then it said, "Are you coming on to me?" And I'm like, Olia, the one that looks like a
Oh,
dog, and there's
God.
certainly someone coming on to them.
Jeez.
I'm just sitting here eating homemade stir fries. So
I'm eating
Well.
Cheez-Its out of a bag.
I need to eat something today. Now that I
Ooh.
realized,
Shit.
I'm eating some pork.
I had donut
butt
holes when I
roast.
got up around noon, and that's about it. That's some
God.
coffee.
God
It's all right.
damn it.
I'll be right back.
Be healthy.
I had Burger King. Burger King foot lettuce. The last thing you want in your Burger King burger is someone's foot fungus, but that might just be what you get. I did have a Whopper, that was good.
I just had a calzone this afternoon, but I did have my protein shake this morning, and I'm waiting to take my next protein shake in about probably an hour and a half or so.
Nice.
Calzone sounds so good.
I'm having a roast of the gluteus maximus of the pork.
Mm.
Is it the actual butt or the shoulder butt?
I didn't really look at the packaging. I just saw pork roast, and I'm like, yep, there we go.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yep.
Either or.
I haven't made anything like that in a while. Because I changed my food scheduling a little bit, but it's cheaper this way, so
True.
protein
And
shake in the
everything-
morning, protein shake at night, and then lunch at the hospital, which, let me tell you, hospital food has changed.
In what way?
It's gotten way better, at least at our
That's good.
location.
That's good.
I was gonna say,
I
it
am-
probably depends on the hospital.
Yeah.
Because at the hospital in Cincinnati that I went to had good food too.
Just leave
I
a good
won't, I
review.
won't say which one I work at because I don't want to get in trouble.
Well, of course. No, I'm just saying like that's one I've stayed the night at and had food at that I can remember, and it was pretty good. Also, the power went out.
That can happen.
Just-
Yeah.
Not so much at our location, thankfully, but because they're fairly far from the city. But if you're closer to the city, blackouts can happen, especially sometimes of the year. So
I thought all major hospitals had like backup generators or something.
they do, but it's only for like critical systems.
Gotcha.
Like,
Yeah.
life
Oh, no,
support
then-
machines,
Support and such.
life support machines, stuff like that.
Okay.
The
I'm
things that are needed to keep people alive. In case.
Yeah.
My mod Sin Devaro says, "Hospital, I got my tonsils taken out. Had great food. Too bad I couldn't eat any."
Did they really put food in front of that guy after he got his tonsils? Like, here, have some food. It's like,
That is such a mean thing to do.
what are you doing? Dumbasses.
That's what it felt like getting my wisdom teeth pulled and then having buttered noodles for dinner. I was like, I love this, but I'm in so much pain.
I have only one gripe right now is that the sandwich lady, at the little sandwich bar that they have there, is so heavy-handed with everything except meat. And it's so annoying. But like I got they have this like really nice peppercorn aioli sauce that they put on some of the sandwiches, and I always get it on mine. It's really good. But I was just like, yeah, I'll have a little bit of the pepper aioli there, and she must have heard, I want you to put it all on the sandwich, all of it, the entire bottle, all of it, because that's what she did. She was trying to squeeze the toothpaste out of the tube, just
Oh.
and just came out like the mayo squirt sound, and it was just like, oh my god. And like at that point, it was just like, well, I can't really, like, nothing's gonna change now. I'll just scrape it off when I get to my desk.
This is my life now.
Yep, this is what I'm getting for lunch.
My old cafeteria, they would always give us like 7 ketchup packets if you asked for ketchup.
Jesus, that's too much ketchup.
I know, they're like, oh, do you want ketchup? Yeah, sure. They just grab a handful and just toss it to you. I'm like, I only need like at most 2, but. No,
Versus,
Extra you take
Nick-
home and put in the sauce drawer.
Yeah, no, people just take them. They're like, all right, I'll just take this back to my dorm and use that when I order out or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I remember grabbing like handfuls of ketchup packets, and I would just keep them in my desk because because of COVID, most of the cafeteria is shut down. So we, most of us just eat at our desks now. But like, I have like a supply of ketchup packets, and then one time there was a ketchup package shortage.
Oh
due to
yeah.
COVID.
No, that was a thing.
There was not a shortage of ketchup. They had plenty of ketchup, but they were lacking in packaged ketchup.
Mhm.
And I was the king of the office. Oh man, I got fries and they didn't have any ketchup down there. You don't say.
The
What has
king of
changed?
ketchup.
What would you like to? What would you give me for some ketchup?
You became the Savelle of your hospital.
Oh my god, it was great.
My friends, let me give you ketchup packets, but
My
for a
friends.
good price, of course.
My friends, you need the special sauce, yes?
One of my commenters just said Ketchup King.
Ketchup king.
The condiment king, yes.
Condiment king.
Ketchup?
That's
So
what
we actually have a little basket in our pantry that just has all the leftover packets of all kinds of stuff. We still have like duck sauce and soy sauce from our favorite Chinese delivery place.
Ooh. I love Chinese food.
Yo, duck sauce is amazing though.
I was gonna ask, what does duck sauce taste like?
What's duck sauce?
I mean, other than duck.
Like chicken.
It's like a little bit of. It's almost like a plum sauce, just very light and sweet.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
I think it's meant to go on duck.
Yeah. It's not actually
course.
made from duck.
Aw.
But it tastes like chicken.
You can try to squeeze the sauce out of the duck, but all you get is quack.
Yeah.
And with that, no.
Anyways.
It's everybody ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Now I am.
more ready than before.
All right. So, moving forward.
Oh, we're not going back to Baldur's Gate.
Oh well, I mean, I guess you could if you really wanted to, but
I give up.
just
Derail.
Absolutely
well, you know what?
right.
I don't want to save the world after all.
See you
yeah,
later.
it's a
losers. You're
lot.
out to go
People
find.
keep asking a lot, you know. Anyway, so next day, you all gather up everything and start heading back out onto the trail, heading towards Daggerford. The trail going forward appears to be a little more choppy and difficult to traverse due to the path leading between two forests and the high moor. There's a little bit of overgrowth that shows up, and it proves to be pretty persistent. Several of the caravan passengers. Yes, sorry.
Sorry.
I have a
Would it
question.
be possible to use, like, what is it, mold earth to kind of
Well,
smoothen the trail a
we
little bit?
we will get there. So, but several of the caravan passengers and guards do express that this area is known for the overgrowth. It does seem that it not necessarily ill-intentioned, but it does seem to be a little bit more than normal, you know. So, but yeah, there is often overgrowth that is very thick that appears on the path, shrubs and vines and roots and such. They do seem to slow the caravan down a little bit, sometimes a little bit more drastically than than you would really expect. Birch does a lot of chopping with his battle axe, and Oak is also assisting with pulling away broken off parts and uprooted shrubs to the side to make room for the caravan. Crick is trying to pull up things as well, but he keeps slipping a little bit as his footing is a little bit off because little day. But yes, you were able to use mold earth to help smooth away some of the clearing. Mostly just the patches that they have dug up from trying to uproot some of the shrubs that have formed. But everybody else, if you want to assist with clearing things out, either need strength checks to move the items, or if you have a relevant ability or magical spell like Eldrath does, you're more than welcome to use that as well.
If only someone knows Fireball.
That might be a bit of an overcorrect.
I was torn.
Just
I was torn between whether or not I was gonna just come out and say, "What's that? Burn the forest down with fireball?" But no.
Might as well just.
Super happy about that.
So you said strength check?
Yes, strength.
Okay, I'll just do a
I've
strength
made-
check.
I've made the jokes about fireball, but I am legitimately going to use it for its intended purpose, not just
Opening doors.
Damn it. Oh, that was a strength save.
I wonder if I could use my breath to freeze the dirt over so it becomes an ice skating rink.
Wait a minute.
That would be a good idea, but a bad idea at the same time.
Yeah, no,
we might pick up too much momentum. We slide off in all directions.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna I'm really bad at strength. Well, not too bad, but I will try.
Oh, Zir! Damn.
I'm bad at strength. Gets a 22.
Oh, is it out there or is it just me?
Oh. What? You want me to lift
so-
up this boulder?
Definitely, Olia and Arthurax are putting their backs in and trying to get some of the vines out of the way and pulling out some shrubs. Zir, on the other hand, using his knowledge of physics and how how to apply pressure in the right way, is using his using leverage, and starts breaking out a couple of roots out of the ground with his staff, as well as kind of moving some vines and shrubs out of the way by gathering up momentum and rolling them off before slowly bringing them to a stop on the side of the road.
Show off.
I miss being in the woods.
God.
I used to have
What's
to carve
this?
my own paths. It's like home.
Anybody else? Anything they want to try to help?
Well, we already know if I try to help, I'm gonna burn the forest down. So I'm good.
Yeah. No, I'm just testing my
Just with
strength roll.
Samel and the wife just enjoying everyone else doing all the work.
Yeah.
That
Nah, just
sounds
ignore
alright.
this.
I am here. I am here to protect my cart.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
I'm here for the mule.
Mm-hmm.
We'll keep the first roll, even though it was a strength save. It's the same same bonus.
Yeah.
So.
No, I just wanted to
Yeah.
test out. I just wanted to see which one was which in my
Oh,
settings.
fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah. Nah.
So it does take you guys some time. It's very weird how overgrown it's gotten at some points. But from what the pastors tell you, this is more or less normal for this part of the forest. But you are able to clear it. It does take some time, however, and you end up losing about 6 hours of travel time.
Oh no.
Oh man, it's that bad. Jeez.
It's a really nasty experience, unfortunately. A
God.
lot of sweat and a lot of blood, a lot of splinters. But after some time, you do manage to get it clear and move along on the path.
My precious beans.
There better not be any cuts in my fat suit. I could just easily just fix those, but still.
Roll investigation.
My beans.
Oh,
my
shit.
precious tiny beans. They've been
See,
splintered.
if you didn't,
Looks good.
it looks good.
Looks good. Actually, looks better than when you bought it.
That's fine.
You know, the dirt stains kind of add to it, you know?
Good, yay, awesome.
All right. But as you moving on into the next day, as soon as you get up, it is raining and thundering outside of your tents. It is loud. It is started up almost as quickly as waking up. In just a few minutes, it seems that it went from nice clear day to overcast to rain to, oh my god, Thor is trying to kill us.
Off the record, are we in Ohio?
I don't know.
No, Ohio is another dimension. It's a sealed dimension. However, once you're in, you can't get out.
It's been sealed off by ancient wizard.
Once you're in, you can't get out of Ohio dimension. Unfortunately, it's just how it is.
Yeah.
Don't.
Yeah.
But you do spend most of the day basically hoping for the rain to stop, taking cover if you can among the carts and the wagons. It is a miserable experience as the wind blows in. Even those inside the wagon are having trouble avoiding the weather as it kind of seeps its way around and through all of the little gaps and holes that have formed in the awnings and such. But as the caravan rounds a bend in the road later in the afternoon, you can see a plain and homely inn on the side of the road. Doesn't look very fancy. It's not large, but it looks like it could accommodate most of the caravan at capacity, possibly. Bade and Samel both pointed out to everybody, suggesting that perhaps spending the night there instead of sleeping outside in the storm is better for everybody. Most of the caravan agrees. However, the cultists in the back choose not to weigh in. They don't seem to be interested in offering any input at all.
Well, then they can just sleep outside.
They are pretty sus.
Exactly. I'll
Alright.
vote them out.
I think I'm gonna stay outside too. Actually.
Yeah. We're gonna survive with this bitch.
Oh no, Arthur is gonna stay outside as well.
Eldrath too.
I'm going inside where my die won't get messed up.
Same here. I do not want to mess up
Wanna
this
hang out at-
beautiful golden fur.
If you want to hang out in the thunderstorm, you're more than welcome.
Wait, let me.
He's gonna stay in his wagon, of course, but yeah.
Actually, no, I don't have a. Oh wait.
You can be in
Oh.
my wagon. You can join me.
But Jesse and Olia, you and let's see, Prick and Fern are gonna go inside. Lilac and Oak are gonna go inside. The gnome family that Birch is with, mother and her two children, also are heading on the inside. Everybody else starts sealing up the wagons as best they can, trying to get them ready to weather through the rough storm through the night. But as you enter the place, it is neat, quaint, very much empty, except for a table of 4 humans that are drinking and laughing loudly as they tell stories and jokes. Roll perception for me, folks.
Is this
Come on.
hearing and smell perception?
Nope, visual.
Okay.
Damn it.
I feel like I'm gonna check out if it makes sense for me. Yeah, I want to check it out. Let's see.
Woo! Didn't need it.
What's happening?
Eldrath and Arthrax now are
Are you coming inside, Seer?
Yeah, I want to check it out. I
Okay.
also, yeah, I want to check it out.
So Zier and Jesse both notice that one of the humans, a blonde-haired one, looks up and spots your group coming in, and he just kind of points you out quietly. The others look up and spot you, but they don't seem to say anything or do anything. The room itself is quite spacious, though. Has enough room for everybody to be inside at least and out of the rain. And as you enter, a young half-elf woman who walks inside, walks out to you. Hello, hi, I'm Tamiri. I'm the attendant. How can I help you?
Well, we're just part of a caravan heading up the tradeway, and it's a little wet outside. We're hoping we could make use of this space for the evening.
Her eyes flick about a little bit, and she just kind of swallows and, I'm sorry. We don't have any rooms available at the moment. So you're
5
welcome-
check.
You can roll into it if you like.
5 check. Go! Vibe check.
And why the hell
Oh,
not?
seems legit.
It was not effective.
Jesse, Olia, support, please.
Nope. Nice try.
Zir, you just kind of recognize somebody who's very nervous. So, expression that you yourself are familiar with. However, both Olia and Jesse can tell that not only is she nervous, but she seems to be casting her view over to the 4 humans over in the corner there. They seem to be watching you guys now with smirks and smiles on their faces.
It was
And
going.
you kind of get an idea that she's probably not telling the truth.
Jesse will. I'm sorry. What race did you say this woman was?
She's a half-elf.
Okay. Jesse will kind of take a glance over at the humans, and back at the half-elf lady, and just kind of very very quietly, just so she can hear. What's your name, ma'am?
It's Tamiri.
Tamiri. You okay? Like,
Yeah. Everything's fine. We just don't have the room. Sorry.
Are you sure? Like, are you sure we're okay? Are they? And
No.
I'm trying to be very, very quiet.
As
Are these men an issue?
As the blonde-haired guy just speaks up suddenly. Hey, now, she said there's no room. That's that. I'm afraid you'll have to tough it out. I would recommend the stables, but our horses are very sensitive to the smell of wet animals. Do you understand, I'm sure? His friends kind of sputter and laugh as he says that. Both Oak and Birch just kind of roll their eyes. They're used to this kind of thing. But Crick is incensed.
Yeah, I am too, because
I
I'm
would be
not
too.
used to this. I don't think. Yeah, this is the first time I think Zir has ever faced any kind of racism.
What?
And
I'm gonna look at Crick and kind of give the knowing nod.
Fireball.
well, Crick starts to step forward to say something, but Fern grabs his arm and shakes her head. The blonde human just kind of smiles, and Teal Boy, as the other 3 just start laughing even louder and slapping their legs. Crick just growls and bares his teeth, his snout crinkling up as he does so. And Fern just tugs his arm. Crick, come on, let's just leave, okay? And he just kind of allows Fern to pull him back a little bit, but he does make a point to snarl at the humans. Tamiri looks at Jesse and just very apologetically is like, I'm sorry, I don't want any trouble, really.
Man.
I understand, but if you need help, we're not far off.
And Jesse,
Yes.
as you look back over to the humans, go ahead and give me a, let's see, first a perception check.
Okay. 19.
Ooh.
Nice.
All right. So you spot a crest on their cloak, stitched into the fabric as a patch. Go ahead and roll me a history check with advantage.
Oh,
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
advantage.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh.
So, you know who these people are, or rather, you know who they work for. That crest on their cloak is for a Waterdeep noble family, meaning from Waterdeep,
Right.
for House Montalegro, which you know is a human family that is known for advocating of pushing dragonkin, devilkin, orckin, and animal folk out of the wealthier areas of Waterdeep, often supporting campaigns to persecute those groups further. They are well known to be bigoted toward anything non-humanoid, i.e., humans, elves, dwarves, gnomes, halflings.
Right.
If you had to guess, these guards are probably just patrolling the tradeway, and are just doing this because they're assholes.
Oh, see, this is one of those moments where it'd be really useful to be really clever at coming up with comebacks. But I am not one of those people.
Fireball?
I was gonna say that.
No,
That's the reason.
Please.
that is not a clever comeback.
That's an Eldrath and
That is wanton
Arthrax
destruction of
response.
property.
Where's Eldrath when you need him?
They're
Eldrath
both
is-
outside.
yeah.
Come in. Out of character, but yeah.
They'd probably be dead at this point if I was.
Oh, I'm getting.
Oh man, Jesse does want to say something, but I can't think of anything because head empty.
Make fun of their smooth skin.
Just because I can't because I can't see any. How big is this inn? Like, how big does it look?
I mean, it's actually spacious enough to accommodate the entire caravan. Actually, you're not exactly certain about how many rooms there are, but even this room is large enough to host several dozen people.
I mean, they did say that only the rooms were not available, but they never said that
The inn itself.
the inn itself was not available. So you could still be there. Just got to make it as uncomfortable as possible for those fuckers.
Hold on. Let me check something. I actually need to double check my character sheet.
And if you ever have any doubt, just come get me or Arthrax, and we'll handle the problem.
Yeah, we'll handle it. Just wrap our arms around each other and just smile happily.
Ah, it's time. Okay. I'm just gonna ask Tamari. Is it Tamari? Is that right?
Tamiri, yes.
Tamiri. Are there more people here?
Yeah, we're full up. As she casts her eye back over to the group.
I mean, I am a cat after all, so I guess I don't mind sharing a room with somebody, especially someone who's so smooth. Must get cold without a fur coat, yeah.
I appreciate it, but you're not really my type.
I wasn't talking to you.
Oh.
I'm looking directly.
Seriously, just like out of character. I wasn't talking to you.
I'm looking at the four guys.
They just kind of, the blonde one just kind of looks over at you and just kind of smiles and laughs a little bit. Sorry, I don't let beasts sleep in my beds.
I can see why you're by yourself with 3 other men instead of with someone that has proper etiquette. No wonder you guys can get any women.
Honestly,
Hold on, what was the line about I don't sleep with what now?
He doesn't
sleep with beasts.
He doesn't let beasts sleep in his bed.
And I said that's why. I'm basically saying that's why you're single. That's pretty much what I'm saying.
I was. Ah, God.
I know. I'm trying. I'm struggling.
Oh,
I'm
oh,
trying.
I got it. I got it.
Oh.
I have an idea too, but I'm just waiting for you guys to
pick
go.
me. Do it.
Yeah, neither do the ladies you try and hit on either.
So the blonde man, his face goes slack at that, and he's just like, "The fuck are you to talk to me like that?"
Someone who doesn't mess around with beasts, apparently. I thought you guys were soldiers, or at least you look armed, or at least well trained. I thought you hunted them. We're right here.
Whoa! Are they trying to burn bridges with us?
Oh yeah, not now.
Oh. Okay. Just don't be mean. Cat hides behind
You got
Jesse.
something. You got something to say. I'm willing to listen to whatever yapping noises you're all gonna make here.
At this point, can Arthrax be walking in?
I mean, sure, if you'd want to get
should
out
I
of
get
the
any
rain.
help? Or
I mean,
I got a good excuse
I think
for
by
it.
Now, I think by now we've finished, like,
I'm
making sure the cards were gonna be well put together.
gonna take a step closer.
I mean,
If you
could, but we're not sure if you'd hear us.
yeah, I don't think this is.
Oh, it would definitely be out of context by the time I walk in, you know.
I'm going to walk towards the blonde guy. Do you care for a hand?
As you walk towards him, all four of them stand up, and as they do, you can see their cloaks parting. And you can see that they're wearing armor underneath, and you can see their long swords and their short swords on their hips.
I know. Oh yeah.
This is a bad idea, guys.
He's the blonde one is a little bit taller than you, as you're getting up close to him.
Me? Wait, I'm going to the blonde one.
Come now.
No,
There's no need for.
serious.
There's no
Okay.
need for fear. I was just looking for a handshake. As a recompense for any sort of insults being passed.
Oh, jeez, I see where this was going.
Sorry, I don't pet strays. I think you've overstayed your welcome, friend.
You're no friend. I'm not moving. I'm
All right.
standing right there.
He's just kind of staring you down as Tamir just like slinking down below the bar with a nervous expression on her face.
I know there's just the four of you here. It's pretty obvious at this point. And frankly, where I come from, this kind of talk is what gets you your head turned around.
Are you making threats against a guard of the Lord's Alliance?
I don't care what you're a part of. I could care nothing about what you are. All I see is trash that deserves to be taken out.
1 second.
Fight.
Zir doesn't care about royalty. He doesn't give a shit. This is racism. As if he cares about nobility. He's a foreigner, dude.
Does a 22 hit you?
Ah!
Yeah, it does. Sure.
As he does brings up his hand and smacks you across the face with the back of his hand.
Ouch.
I'm going to let the slap hit me, obviously, because it has to. I'm going to stare at him as he slaps me. I thought you didn't pet strays. I'm going to sock him in the face.
All right, let's get everybody to roll initiative.
Here we go.
Yes! Fight!
I'm sorry, guys. I gotta do this.
Woo!
I
I'm
gotta
gonna get you over to the map.
I gotta do this. This is Zir's moment of confidence. I gotta go with it.
Out of character,
I'm
while you guys were talking, Ethan and I were just talking personally. I'm like, couple of ideas we could do to make trouble, but we just want to see how y'all are gonna do.
Let me get this
Ah,
set up
yes,
real
my-
quick.
The black screen.
Yes,
Yeah.
Ready to kick the shit out of some
I-
fucking Princeton fucks. Let's go.
Yeah.
I know what I would do. I'm pretty sure Arthrex knows what he's gonna do, but I just wanted to see what you three were gonna do.
I could not think of anything. Like, I'm like always too kind-hearted to
and
Starfight.
Arthur X.
I'm proud of my one little quip, but
I'm gonna hit him with my bow staff.
Hi.
Actually.
As
Oh, yeah,
usual.
make sure to click on your tokens.
How do y'all get your name rid of from your name? Like each time I always have to delete it.
Oh, that's not bad.
What do you mean?
You go to setting. Wait, what do you actually? No, that's a good question. What do you mean?
Like my name just keeps popping up here every time. I always have to delete it, and then it always pops up the next campaign I come back.
what name are you referring to?
Right under my
Where?
token. Oh, I just deleted it.
But
But
we don't. I mean, we don't see that.
We don't see it.
That's just when you click. That's just for you because it's your token.
Oh, okay. I was like,
If
why
you
am I
own
the
the
only one with a
token,
name?
You know, all of ours have names.
Yes.
Would I also be able to have my token on. I'm not in the tavern, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be able to hear.
Yeah, you're gonna be hearing this for sure.
Run!
Let's get you in. Go ahead and drag yourself in off the side there.
Let's see. Is there a good combat album from Adrian?
Maybe.
Usually I would play my epic playlist from Gravemind, but because Zier's being an absolute chat, I'm gonna play Rip and Tear.
Oh gosh.
I'm sorry, I'm not seeing the token.
You can drag your own token on.
I think you would just drag your character sheet onto the board, if I had to guess.
Alright.
Okay.
Racism Zier is not used to, so he will be engaged.
Oh, okay.
Here we go!
Was I right?
I guess I camped out kind of underneath the tree.
How much damage did I take for that smack, by the way?
You are taking.
That's fine.
Just one damage,
that is
right?
going to be 4 bludgeoning damage.
Oh. Wow, that's a tough smack.
Strong dude.
Smacky, smacky, smack.
Strong racist.
Strong in the art of the racism.
So did Arthrex enter just as Zier got smacked, or right after?
I
Appears
mean,
to be, you witnessed the smack.
Oh, okay.
you saw Zier get backhanded and him just being like, alright.
Then he'll just,
What's
he'll
going
just stare for a
on?
second and be like, "Oh, what the fuck just happened?"
All right.
Damn,
Leading
I
us
really
off
wish he
then
didn't roll a 22. I wish
It's
I could have
gonna
caught his
be-
hand.
is going to be Arthurax. As you have walked into the inn just in time to see some random human jagoff slap Zier with a manacled hand.
Oh, Jesus, that must have hurt.
I'm fine.
I was talking about Zier, but yes, I was concerned.
I'm okay.
I mean, I'm saying as Zier, like, I'm fine.
So, upon seeing that,
He's gonna pull out his sword. Yep. Come up to here. He's gonna strike the guy who smacked Zier.
Okay.
He doesn't like people smacking his friends. Or allies. Depending on.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
Yep, give me a second. Short sword.
13 does not hit as it bounces off his armor.
And I doubt I'm able to do an offhand dagger attack.
I mean, you have the dagger.
Going for it.
Do it.
15 also does not hit.
What?
It's armored.
Slice as you try to slice against him, and it just goes and skids right off of his armor.
No.
It looks like he's wearing very, very strong armor.
well, that's troubling.
That'll bring it to Jesse.
Yeah.
Well, having witnessed 2 attacks bounce off this guy's armor, I think it's time to use a little something that doesn't miss.
Fireball.
Fireballs!
Oh.
This is the meme now.
It really is. Like, I have brought this upon myself, really. Like, contrary to popular belief, I am not trying to pull a Joe Cat here. I have more spells than Fireball at my disposal.
What you got?
I'm gonna run Magic Missile at spell level 2
Okay.
at the gentleman who struck Zier.
All right. So that'll be 4 bolts.
Yay.
2.
Okay.
Also
2.
2.
3.
4.
11 damage.
Let's go.
All right. Each bolt of energy just goes flying out of your staff and smacks right into this guy, and it definitely hurts him, but he is still up. He doesn't look too worse for wear.
Okay, and I will take a couple steps back and just I'm sorry, I forgot her name already. The half elf, just like get down, stay down.
Tamari.
Yeah, Tamiri.
Tamiri. Tia. Mara.
So
All right.
Tamiri, stay down.
That'll bring it to Zir then.
I need.
Cracks knuckles with malicious intent. Okay. I'm gonna attack this guy with 4 attacks. So I'm gonna use one of my key points to use Fury of Blows.
All right.
So here's attack number 1. Wow.
That's a miss.
Bad roll. Attack number 2.
That's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
I'd die if that was a miss.
All right. As you whack him with your staff really hard in the shoulder, and it does seem to hurt him. And go ahead and roll your unarmed strikes. Both hit.
Right? 8. Oh my god.
A 19.
You are motivated today.
Yeah.
Smack.
Because of the
Absolute
smack.
Chad moments.
As you, after you hit him with your quarterstaff on the shoulder, and he looks a little bit stunned to see this tiny cat person just whip out a whole bunch of whoop ass on him. Just in time for the 2 unarmed strikes to come in and slap him across the face, one way then the other, as blood starts coming out of his ears and his nose.
Ugh.
Nice.
Some guards you came out to be. And my
Oh.
As he's still reeling from the hit, and he just spits a mouthful of blood out. You're dead. And he swings his sword at you. That's a 23 to hit.
Oh man, he can hit hard. Yeah, that hits.
9 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then second attack. That's a miss as he swings wide and misses you completely. His one friend is going to run up here to engage you on the other side. And he's going to swing and hit. 13.
That misses.
Okay. 16.
Misses.
Also misses. Okay. And then this one right here is going to swing on Arthurax with 2 hands on his longsword. That's a natural 1.
Oh,
Miss.
LMAO.
He goes for his second attack. 21.
That is a hit.
That is 13 slashing as max damage.
I'm gonna use Uncanny Dodge to half that damage.
Okay. Go ahead and use your reaction to have that, so you only take that'll be 6 slashing.
6.
Good use of that. Good use of that.
Good. That's good. Good rogue. Good rogue.
Good rogue.
Look,
Dana,
good
quick
rogue.
question.
Yes.
Are Oak and Crick not engaging?
They're a little bit aghast at what's happening right now, and they're not sure if they should join in or not.
Fair enough.
Fair.
This one is going to rush up to engage with Olia.
What did I do?
He didn't even do anything.
I'm just the innocent pupper.
How rude.
I do believe that you get an attack of opportunity, Zir.
Don't believe he passed you, actually.
Oh no, because right here. Right?
Did he jump the bar
Yeah,
table?
he would, actually. Yep, you're right. He does get it. You do get an attack of opportunity if you want to take it.
Do it!
Bow staff. Bow staff. Go.
19 is a hit.
Yes.
Ugh.
Ooh!
All right.
Welcome as he's passing by.
Bonk.
All right. He's still up, so he's going to swing at Olia with the longsword, 2-handed. 9.
Nope.
What about an 8? Yeah.
No.
Close but no cigar.
Soup, soup, soup.
As so Olia, you haven't drawn your weapon yet, and all of a sudden this guy is coming up to try to kill you. It's your turn.
What the heck, dude? Honestly, if you're gonna not keep the peace, not bring any justice, I'm gonna have to bring it back on you. And he grabs his warhammer two-handed and lays it out.
Pussy, get him.
Hit him.
The hammer of justice.
Oh yeah.
25 definitely hits.
A mighty blow.
Now the question is, do you also want to add smite to that?
He didn't hurt anybody, this guy. I'm saving it.
Yep.
Then I get an extra attack.
You do get a second attack, yes.
Well, he's the only guy my way, so... Let me bring out these teeth of justice. Let me see if I could use a hyena bite.
Oh, that's not interesting.
Why the hell not?
Show them why they should fear the animal food.
Fear my teeth! They're pupper teeth.
As you swing with your warhammer and hit him, and he kind of reels from the hit, and then you try to grab him while he's off balance by biting his neck, but he manages to pull back just in time.
Heck. We'll have to
Alright.
keep this going.
Anything else you'd like to do?
I'm gonna save it for now.
Okay. So I'll bring it to Eldrath. Eldrath, you hear a ruckus forming inside over the thunder, surprisingly.
Okay. Eldrath will, for his bonus action, use the Misty Step and jump 30. Yeah, because that's as far as you can go with Misty Step.
Yeah, 30 feet is the distance.
Just go.
And then 20 into there. So now he's inside the tavern.
And you see all hell breaking loose as Arthurax, Zir, and Olia are engaging with a bunch of humans in armor carrying long swords and short swords.
Needless to say, I do look like a just human, the blonde-haired, blue-eyed human.
Sure thing.
Let me roll d6 real quick just for the breath weapon.
Oh yes, a human to help.
He's just like, what the heck? Oh, okay.
Honestly, by description, he sounds very similar to the guy who was leader of the pack.
Yeah. Brother, I've missed you.
You're no brother of mine. Sure. I don't use it very often. I'm gonna cast the Frostbite cantrip at. Let's see. Since Zir seems to be getting a little surrounded, I'll use Frostbite on this fool.
This guy right here? Okay.
Yeah. Has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Go ahead and post it.
Is... What?
Are you posting from the spell page or the macro?
That was from the spell page.
What's a con
Yeah.
save?
Post it on the from the macro. That way we can roll the
Gotcha.
damage as well. There we go. Because it shows the DC as well. And we can always get the spell description from the bottom there. So that is a con save. Let's see if he can do it. He passes. So no damage.
Unfortunate.
As the frost starts to go over his armor, and he just runs his sword down and scrapes it off, looking at you fiercely.
Waves. You're hurting my friends. I'm going to kill you.
Alright. So at the top of the round, Birch and Oak, who are still kind of like thrown off by the fact that this is just completely devolved into a bar brawl. But you know what? They're down.
Hey, let's go!
What about crit?
yeah!
Arthur just shout at them going, "What's taking you two so long? Join the fight!"
Crick has already left. Fern has dragged him out.
Oh.
She did not want him to get involved.
That's fair.
She wants to keep her legacy safe.
Sorry, what? Excuse me?
Whomst?
I
I do not know of this.
instead of
Whomst are you talking about? Anyway.
she
So
needs him for stuff and things.
it is Birch's turn. As
Wow.
he's going to run over and give Olia some support
Thanks,
As he,
bud.
as he reaches over, and he doesn't draw his great axe, but he is going to punch the guy right in the face.
Yes.
I like
fight,
that.
Brawl, fight, brawl, fight.
That's a 6 to hit as he whips wide as the guy ducks down, seeing a giant, massive bear paw coming in from the side. But the second one hits as he goes right into the side of his head as he ducks, and he is going to take 4 points of damage as Crick pops him right in the ear.
Cool.
Or excuse me, Birch. Excuse me, Birch.
Oh,
Sorry, I've got Wolf Boy on my mind now. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
down bad for
My
Crick.
bad. I can't tell if it was me asking about Crick or.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about Crick before you said anything. Anyway, so that will be his turn, as that goes to Arthrax.
So the frost went to this guy right here.
No, the frost went to the guy above him, but
sorry.
he passed, so he did not take any effect.
Okay, well, Arthrax is just gonna keep on focusing the guy in front of Zir, because
Okay.
he's still a little pissed about the one human who smacked his friend. So another short sword.
Whole anxiety cat that can break necks. Fuck
18 is the hit.
Hey, finally something. 10 piercing.
You do have an ally within 5 feet.
So sneak.
Snack.
Ah, come on.
And snack.
Oh,
Oh!
Beautiful.
Did you notice that your sneak damage went up by a die?
yeah, I did. I love it.
As the first, as you bring your sword in and you're looking over the armor and you spot an area where it's just leather barding instead of the splint mail, and you go right into that soft spot and it goes right into him as he lets out a gasp and a little bit of a howl, and ironically, and falls to the ground.
Yay!
Beautiful.
Kill them.
And along with
killed
that point, Arthrax is gonna throw his dagger of return to the one that Eldrath frosted over.
Okay.
Attempted, yeah.
20 hits,
And come on. 2 piercing.
2 piercing. All right. As it goes right into his shoulder and then suddenly appears right back in your hand.
God, I love this dagger.
It's a nice dagger. That'll bring it to Jessup.
Okay. Well, seeing this gentleman here. Wait, where's? I forget which tool I'm supposed to. Come on.
The mouse arrow top left.
Okay, it's
above
left
it.
click. I'm dumb. Seeing this gentleman run up on Olia, for like no reason.
Oh, before you start, I'm sorry. I forgot to have you roll for your wild magic. It's been a minute. So if you could roll me a d20, please.
Sure.
Oh, please don't proc in here.
Okay, you're fine. You're fine.
Please don't proc.
I'll be honest, guys. I don't even know what my percentage is. So.
I don't know either. That's what
It-
scares me.
That doesn't.
Yeah,
fit.
same.
That was Dingo Doodles is a homebrew.
No. I'm aware of that, but I don't know what you set mine to.
Oh no, there's a set standard. It's not. That's not anything
Oh.
I chose on. It's a
Oh,
5%.
Oh, okay. So I literally have to roll a natural one.
Pretty much.
Okay. All right.
Unless
well, hey,
you use Tides of Chaos to get advantage.
well, here's the thing. Just about everyone in this room is next to a teammate. So,
Hack advantage.
I kind of have that in the bag already. So I'm feeling pretty all right.
All right.
But I am going to target the cultured young gentleman who decided to attack the innocent dog folk, with an Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Roll to hit with
Your
advantage.
attack, Mr. Peanut Butter.
No one hurts.
23.
Mr. Peanut Butter.
23 hits. Roll damage.
No one touches the butter.
7.
And you also have a second beam.
That's right. Eldritch Blast is 2 now, so I do 2,
Pew pew.
3.
You roll twice.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah,
dumb.
With
All right.
advantage.
Ah.
12. Unfortunately, 12
sorry,
is a
I
miss.
didn't. Yeah, I didn't see it. I didn't see it come up, and I was like, "Where is it?" And I clicked again. So
It's okay.
ignore
These
that.
things-
Ignore that last one.
These things, they happen.
Yeah.
But the second one goes wide after the first one hits. He's definitely hurt by that. He seems to be healed over, holding it aside from where the Eldritch Blast hit him.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
I think that's it for me.
All right. We'll bring it back to Zir.
Excuse me. Go right there. just to help
Step on his
Arthrax out.
face.
Yeah.
Step on the table. That'll be helpful.
I'm gonna look at this guy. The difference between me and you is that I'm a beast. But one benefit of being a beast is I don't need blades to kick your ass. I'm gonna attack him twice with
All
quarterstaff.
Oh!
Natural 20.
Woo!
Go ahead and roll that beautiful beam footage.
Wow.
All right. This first hit is definitely a hard hit as it goes across his jaw, and the second hit rings his bell again as it comes back the other way.
Key point for Fury of Blows. Let's go.
The first one goes against his armor, and you hit the chest plate and don't do anything. But the second one goes right into the stomach and hits him hard.
Nice.
Ooh. 10 bludgeoning, damn. As as a little bit of the ale that he was drinking comes back up,
Ugh.
and he holds his stomach in pain. He has reached the bloody mark.
Bloody mark.
That will conclude my turn.
All right. That's going to bring it to their turn. You fucking asshole! As he goes to swing his sword at Azir. And one-handed. 18.
That meets.
All right. 7 slashing to you.
Okay.
And second is track. 23.
Ah.
All right, that's going to be 10 slashing.
Oh.
And then suddenly he flicks the cloak out, and you see that he has his short sword in his other hand as he brings it up to hit you with the offhand.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
But you see it coming, and you parry it to the side. He got an 8 on that attack. He did very poorly. All right. The one that is next to Arthurax is going to try to swing on him again with 2 hands.
Uh-oh.
That's a 9 to hit.
Nope.
It seems their resolve has been shattered. 17.
Yep.
That's going to be 4 slashing damage for minimum damage.
I'll take it.
Okay. Then the one that's up there by Olia, seeing this big towering bear folk come climbing up to him and sock him in the mouth, is just like, and he's going to disengage and start walking towards the door, just saying, I don't even like that guy. Honestly, he's a bit of a dick. I'm just gonna go ahead and head here, as he's just backing away from both you, Olia, and Birch.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna bring it to Oak, who's
Yeah,
going to see him walking and just kind of smile, and he's gonna kick him with his hoof.
Uh-oh.
Like trip him.
Kick him through the
Hit him with
door.
a Charlie horse.
That's a natural 20.
More like
Yes.
break his leg.
What's the harm making it to the door?
As he takes 8 damage and gets launched outside the door 15 feet.
Nice.
Ow.
Well, let's also be honest here, guys. I don't think Eldrath's gonna let him just leave.
That's
Please
why he's
don't.
dead at the door.
As Oak just kind of lets out a snort and a little bit of steam comes out of his nose. Serves you right.
You are
That'll-
so cool.
Oh, thanks. As that brings it to Olia.
I'm going to this guy over here. Just
All right.
saying. This of what you've caused. This comes from your ignorance. And so I pull out the Warhammer. Back to the ground from where you came.
They aren't
Ah.
zombies, Olia.
13. That's a miss, unfortunately, as he ducks back from the side, hearing you coming behind him.
Well,
You
they're
get a
not
second attack,
zombies.
you want it?
I'm sorry?
You get a second attack, of course.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if they're not zombies, might as well get a taste from them. Can't get poisoned, can I? Just using a hyena bite now.
Awesome. 16. As you crunch at his neck again, or at his neck, and he leans back just ever so slightly, and you graze against his armor.
Heck.
Jesus, man, what is wrong with you?
What can I say? You brought anger into this house. This is what you get. And, well, from there,
All right, that'll bring
Yeah,
it
just
to
move on.
Eldrath.
Eldrath kind of looks out at the guy who got kicked. Looks back to Horsefolk and is just like, I'm sure you can chase him down if he... Well, I don't even know if he can move now. I need to attend to my friend. And Eldrath will walk over and as he's walking, he has his lyre out and he does a bardic inspiration to Zir.
Let's go.
All right.
Like, it's time to kick some humans' ass. And as he reaches them, he's going to cast Cure Wounds onto Zir as well.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Let's see. And that will be at 2nd level.
Nice.
So pog.
Yeah, whatever.
Well,
Decent. That's enough.
I
Yeah,
tried.
that's 8 healing.
let's go.
Oh, that's sweet of you.
All right. And Arthurax has inspiration. All right. Was there anything else?
Zir has bardic inspiration.
Oh, Zir does. Excuse me.
Yes, Zir.
Now I can use inspiration after. Like I have to use it before the roll, right?
No, it's before the decision of the roll.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
So,
And you have it for 10 minutes.
Got it.
You got time. Don't worry.
all right. That'll bring it to Birch, who's going to lumber over. He's going to do the same thing again. But this time, he's getting pretty angry
Uh-oh.
as he attacks recklessly. That's a 12 to miss. Oh, shit. That's a natural 20 again.
Oh my god.
As he socks this guy right in the chest.
The
And he
dice
just lets
hates
out a-
bigotry.
As all the air rushes out of his body as his chest is forced to compress, as Birch hits him right in the square of his solar plexus.
Oh.
Hmm.
Dice hates racism.
As they should.
And that's going to bring it to Arthurax.
One quick question.
Yes?
I was just looking at the higher level cast, and it should be an additional D8.
It's not a DA. It is D8.
It is a D8. Okay, it doesn't count towards the other stuff. Never mind. I'm good.
Okay, got it.
Arthrex takes a quick look around to see where everyone's situated, looking at the human and just smirks.
Looks like you're running out of options here. Unless you want to be cut into pieces, I suggest you back down right now.
Are you trying to persuade him or intimidate him?
Intimidate.
Go ahead and roll intimidation.
Tell him what's up.
Can
Tell
I
him what's up,
assist?
Fat. Tell him what's up.
Yeah, go ahead and roll with advantage. You've got plenty of assistance coming from the entire room.
God, just doing a finger wave from behind Arthrax.
A finger wave. Let's see.
So intimidating.
Intimidation. Seriously?
Damn, I'm for it.
Scary.
It's the beard. It's the beard. It just doesn't sell it.
The fucking beard.
It's the beard and the fat suit. It's just this random fat guy with a short sword just trying to tell him what to do, and he's not having it.
I can still take you down with one hand tied behind my back. Watch this.
Anything you'd like to do with your bonus action?
Not really. I'm just gonna stare at him, keep my sword up to him.
Give Zir that old like sportsman clap on the ass. Be like, go get him, Tiger.
So yeah, he'll just turn over to Zir and just go, "He's all yours, Catboy. Have fun."
Oh, that'll actually bring it to Jesse.
All right. I think. Nope, can't do that. I'm gonna go with another magic missile. This time at level 3.
Oh.
Mmm.
5 bolts.
Mhm.
Who are you aiming at?
I'm going to start with the one that Olia and I believe it's Birch are working on.
Okay. All right. Oof. Okay. All right.
15.
With that one, it goes right through his throat. And just-
Oh.
As he looks stunned, as he falls backwards, dead.
Haha. And I will zip my last one over to the last gentleman in the room.
All right. Go ahead.
Oh,
Hopefully it doesn't kill him. Zir needs this.
All
I mean,
right.
I think Zir already got the satisfaction of killing the lead guy.
I didn't kill him. Arthrex did.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Honestly, Zero's gonna go non-lethal, but this is just.
I mean, honest, I was too, but at the same time,
I assumed everybody was going to go non-lethal, and then Arthrax came out with a sword and just stabbed the motherfucker.
Hey,
Yeah,
Arthrex.
someone smack my friend. I am not gonna take that just lying down.
These are the risks.
kill him.
These are the risks that people take by being assholes in this world. So.
Yeah. Just further through the point. All right.
But anything
And-
else for you, Jesse?
Nah, honestly, I'll let it be for now. I don't
Alright.
want to take all the glory.
So I'll bring it to Zir.
Soften him up for you.
Thank you. I'm gonna jump up on the table and hiss at him and go. Think of a one-liner that's funny.
Well, while you do that, give me an acrobatics check.
Oh no!
Do a flip!
Do a flip.
Okay. As you step off of the dead man that you were standing on, and launch yourself up, crouching down and landing in a cool martial arts pose.
Just golf claps in the back. Oh god. All right.
You can
You
hear
know
from
what?
outside Crick yelling, "Show up!"
To be fair, there's a guy running outside and he's just there. Crick is just sitting
Oh,
there.
he's on his ass right now.
Good. Good. All right.
Kick is
I'm just gonna jump up. I'm not even gonna give this guy the satisfaction of hearing words as I kick the shit out of him. All right. So bam, bam,
Both hit.
bam, bam.
All
You're
right.
so rude. Curb stopping a crow. Zero, you're so rude. Curb stopping a human.
As you bring down your quarterstaff on both of his shoulders, and you can he winces with each hit.
But
All
it's not
right.
from the pain, it's from the PTSD of his time at training camp.
All right. Unarmed strike fury of blows. Man. Man.
Both hit.
Bleh. Bleh.
Oh my god.
God.
Jeez, he might be lethal this time. Holy crap!
As
Might be not to piss off Zir anymore.
after hitting both his shoulders, and he looks up at you angrily, and you just spin and kick him in the face twice. And he's still up, but he's got a tooth that flew out of his mouth. He's got blood coming out. His nose is broken, and he definitely has a black eye that's starting to swell over a little bit.
Oh, look, a souvenir.
I don't bite with your face and turn.
All right. That's going to bring it to the assholes.
Not
Dana,
the
do you mind
guards.
giving me like 10, 20 seconds to swap out batteries in my headphones? I will be right back.
Okay.
The anticipation.
Oh boy.
Let's see. We got this one and this one still.
For now.
I
Yeah.
know where I can bury
Hold on, I gotta check something here real quick to see.
I'll help you this time without questioning.
right, I'm back.
Go.
All right, I think I know what they're gonna do. This guy is going to use half his movement to get up, and he's gonna bolt. He's actually gonna dash and start making a break for it. This guy, he is starting to realize that he done fucked around and just found out.
Oh, you think?
Exactly.
As he lets go of his sword, as it clatters to the ground, and he holds up both of his hands. That's going to bring it to Oak, who looks out the door, and then looks back in and closes it and just says, "I don't really like running in the mud.
Valid.
Like if I slip and fall, I hurt my leg, and horses
you don't
and
want
bad
that.
legs, you know how it is."
Crick's got it.
And I'll bring it to Olia.
All right, and I just say, "Oh no, you don't," and basically just mad book it out the door and just get around here, one of these two spots here, and then pull out
You
my.
can get right here, yeah.
Yep, and I'm pulling out my. Which bow am I gonna pull out? Gonna go for the heavy crossbow.
Okay.
Go for that last one. He shouldn't pay. Woo!
Natural 20.
Racism.
Oh, see, it auto rolled damage. That's weird. But
Hit him in the leg.
I didn't even know it could. Cool.
you can call your shot, yeah.
I guess.
13 piercing. Do you want to shoot him in the leg?
Yeah. Oh wait.
Okay.
I go for the chest or no?
I say
Yeah, I'll go for
legs
the leg.
man.
Actually, fuck it, legs. Yeah, take him down first.
All right. So as you line up the sights on the crossbow, and he's just kind of running away, just kind of hobbling a little bit from the pain of the kick in the chest, as a bolt from your crossbow goes flying through the air and right through his calf.
Ooh.
As he lets out a scream and falls down into the dirt, into the mud,
Nice.
sliding to a stop.
All right, how much more movement can I get then?
You've used all your movement to get to that location.
Damn it, I have one more action.
You can use
Do
your
I do
bonus action to
anything?
reload. And then you
Yeah.
can take a second attack with your crossbow if you want.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to do that then with my bonus action. I would have smited, but yeah, that would have taken an action already.
What's
Uh,
my
bonus
Sadly,
action.
you can't smite on a ranged attack. Sadly,
Yeah, that makes
as
me
cool as
sad.
that would be.
I'm gonna use the
That'd be
bathroom
too
real
OP.
quick. You guys can keep going. I'll be right back.
Alright. Why the hell not? Finish him off.
Oh, jeez.
21 hits.
Alright.
3 damage.
Oh, I gotta get rid of those dice. 3 damage, yeah.
Yeah, why is
Oh.
it auto rolling? That's weird.
I'll have to look at it.
Yeah, I don't know why it's
exactly.
doing. I didn't touch anything.
Fair enough.
That might be a sheet thing that might have happened with Roll20 recently, but I'll take a look at it. Well, he's still alive as the bolt comes flying through the air. And are you aiming for the other leg, or the same leg, or somewhere else?
Yep. The other leg.
The other leg. All right. As this time it only goes in, it scrapes against the leg and just takes a bit of meat off, but doesn't stick into him. As he lets out a squeal as he's in the mud and just rolls in pain.
Mm-hmm.
That's a satisfying sight.
Anyone want to help me? I yell in there. And that's the end of my turn.
That'll bring it to Eldrath.
Eldrath will walk outside.
So casual.
So I should be able to get there.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's all my movement to get there. Just kind of looks at the guy that's on the ground. It's like, damn, what the hell?
Damn, what'd you do?
There we go.
I mean, if the guy gets up and starts trying to run again, I'll hold an action to cast Eldritch Blast at him.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. In that case, that'll bring it to Birch, who, seeing that the guy has dropped his sword, starts to breathe heavily as he calms down, wiping a little bit of foam off the corners of his mouth.
We back.
As he,
Calm down, big guy.
Birch just crosses his arm and just stares at the guy. Are we good? And I'll bring it to Arthrax.
Well, I think he can. Can I see through the window? The guy rolling in pain on the ground?
Not exactly. Can't see him. No, I don't think.
Might be able
Not
to
from
hear
where
him.
you're sitting. You
Oh,
can
we hear
definitely.
him.
Yeah, you definitely heard the scream. Both of them.
Well, that tells me Olia took care of the other one.
So he just looks down at the guy in front of him.
So, are you open to talk, or should we just go ahead and just finish this?
Are you trying to be nice to him, or are you trying to intimidate him again?
May I add one more thing before I roll something like persuasion? He would like to add of saying,
If you give us the answer we need, we can heal you up and let you go.
Go ahead and roll persuasion.
normal.
Just normal, yeah.
Okay, now.
Hey.
He still has his hands up in the air, and he's just slowly nodding.
Then we shall all put our weapons away, and we will have a nice, long chat.
All right. Is anybody going to contradict Arthrax?
Not I.
I'm outside. I can't.
Yeah, same.
Seer.
I mean, you want to talk to him? I mean, be my guest. I'm on the table just hissing at him, so
You're the watch cat.
yeah, I'm just like in like a pose, much like a, just like a hostile like.
Tail's all floofed out and everything.
Yeah, like my fur, like my face is puffed up, my tail's puffed up, My bow staff is like spinning around in circles at Mach 10. Just...
Look, have you seen what you did? Now I'm gonna give him some extra catnip for this.
All right. Well, so who's standing down?
I am. Jesse
Okay.
is.
Seer?
Yeah, I think I am.
Okay. He is the veteran, or in front of you here, the guard in front of you is standing down. The side is starting to crawl away on the ground.
Can I just call out, be like, if you take another inch, I will end your life.
I'll let you call that out as a reaction. Sure. Are you lying or are you being truthful? Are you trying to intimidate him?
100% truthful.
All right, roll intimidation then.
Is this deception? There's no deception here.
Well, not just that, but also with the condition he's in, the weather we're in right now, he is not going to really be able to get far by himself.
No.
Yeah. As he has started to crawl forward and stopped suddenly, and just rolls onto his back with his hands up.
Oh, it's an animal giving up. That's ironic.
He's showing his belly.
Yeah, isn't that ironic?
I didn't even mean it that way, but yeah, ironically, that's how it works.
This is why I love D&D, Dana.
Oak is kind of looking at the both of Eldrath and Olia and just kind of like, yeah, they seem they have it all right. And he's gonna walk over to her. Can I get a nail, please? And I'll bring it to Olia.
Oof. So many decisions I can make. I'm gonna also kind of reverb Eldrath's incentive and just tell him, if you're gonna move, I will go for more than just the legs. So that one I'm intimidating too.
All right, go ahead and roll intimidation. Even in the rain, you can see a little bit of a puddle form around him.
No. All right.
As he is not moving at all.
All right.
And Eldrath, you standing down?
Yeah.
All right.
Fine.
I can't
With
be a
that-
murderous person every single encounter. I'll turn evil.
With that, combat
good.
is over.
Goodness.
See, I can do things without killing too.
You killed somebody. What do you mean?
Okay. Semantics, but he slapped first. Come on.
No, he has memory problems.
That cannot be good.
Well, at that, let's take a quick like 10-minute break here. I need to go grab a protein shake. And,
Okay.
Get
that in
ripped.
me. I'm losing weight. I'm down. I just did the math. At this point, after about 6 weeks here, I am down 27 pounds.
Oh my god.
Oh, good for you.
Congratulations, Dana.
So I'm still going.
Tell me your
No.
secrets.
It's protein shake and lunch.
I walk my ass off every day at the
That's
hospital.
fair.
Yeah.
That's a lot of
fair.
walking.
Mm-hmm.
Earlier this year, I was doing like 3-mile walks. I do it every now and then, but it helps for real.
Oh,
Yeah.
it does. That's how I stay in shape. I just walk everywhere. Like, my campus is a huge hill, so I'm just going up and down hill for like an hour at a time, going on like 2-mile walks. It's great.
Right, but I will be right back.
All right.
All right, cool.
You'll be
I
back.
had a
soon.
community college just like that too, where it was like just everything was on the hill, and I had one class where I'd park at the bottom lot and have to go all the way up the hill because there's no other parking up at the top. It was like, yeah.
So there's a lesson to be learned here. It's called "Don't fuck with furries," I guess. I guess that's the lesson to be learned here, everybody.
What was that? What was the name of that thing that we were having trouble remembering last time? Pack-in or something like that?
About what now?
That that traveling thing that royalty uses,
Oh,
Arcan or something like that.
I have no idea. I remember talking about that. I still don't know what it was called. I wish I could tell you.
I'm going through all my notes and my different notebooks to try and remember.
Man. You know what? This is a good lesson. We should share this entire, that entire clip to the world and say, don't let racists tell you what to do. Beat the shit.
Play D&D where you can fuck racism.
Yeah, you can really just say, fuck you, racism. I'm gonna kick the shit out of you. And that's what happened. I was actually not expecting that too. I'm really happy about that. It gives Zir a chance to be like, be what Nock was looking in him.
So I find it funny you're trying to get approval of the wolf.
Necessarily, I wouldn't even say like in Zir's case it's I guess in Zir's case it's like approval, but it's more of like him just understanding, because Zir is in a foreign land where this kind of shit he's never experienced that, so he resonates with Crick's anger, because that's exactly what Zir felt immediately, was this sense of justice of like, okay, no. Also, Zir didn't start the fight. He was trying to be peaceful. He's just like, let's just shake hands and forget about it. Was he going to break his arm if he shook his hand? Yeah. But that's just, they didn't happen. So, therefore, he was being a peacekeeper. Hey. But yeah, no, that was fun. That was engaging.
I killed a man.
Yes, you did. You killed the guy. I was not expecting that.
I killed a man.
I was expecting non-lethal. I'm like, all right, he's not gonna kill anybody. I mean, like, he's not that chaotic. He's pretty lawful. He's just a foreigner who's pissed off.
And then suddenly here comes Arthrax.
And suddenly here comes Stabby Fat Man. It's like, all right.
Yeah.
Originally I was gonna smash it. Try and kill him. I was just mainly gonna cut the arm that he smacked you with, but no, apparently it was too much and he just died, so.
All I was thinking of when Zir got smacked was like that one thing when it's like hit me as hard as you can, smacks him across the face, or you're going to regret it. Just immediate kick shit in. I love it. Dragon Ball Z moment right there. Let's go, gamers.
Let's go, gamers.
I've missed D&D. I really have.
Right now I'm taking the time to write down questions to ask the guards.
I mean, what are you trying to get? What information are you trying to get out of them, if I may ask?
Well, if they're part of what is it, Waterdeep that we're coming up to?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you don't know that personally. Jessica knows that.
No, well, of course, my first question for them is going to be who do you work for to gain information for that point.
Yeah.
But then from there, I'm also going to go off on like other questions to build up more personal like knowledge of how the town is and everything, as well as questions that we could be asking to try and keep track of the main enemy that we're looking after.
Who are the guards from again? Like, what was their name?
They said they were part of the
Well, they didn't say anything.
Jessica just knows they're part of a human royal family from Waterdeep. We don't know.
Yeah.
Oh,
we don't
okay.
know. Jessica knows
Okay,
that they're
I
part of
don't
the
know.
Waterdeep
I'll
noble.
just say from
They're
that
guards
one end.
they're
Just
How-
because
how do they
my
know
character
that
shouldn't know
Montenegro?
this. I'm sorry?
They're human guards from royal family.
Oh, but they did shout it out that they are part of the guards of the Lord's Alliance.
Oh, yeah.
They did admit that they had authority. That is true.
Yeah, but that could be something that we could also ask about as well, is what is the guard of Lord's Alliance? See if there's a connection.
Okay.
I've returned.
Welcome back.
Thank you. That hit the spot. Sorry, I was getting hungry.
Yeah, I mean, well, so Daniel, let me ask you: is it a protein shake for breakfast, lunch, like actual lunch, and then a protein shake for dinner? Like, is that how you're doing it?
Yep.
Okay, because that's kind of what I do, honestly. I don't have like protein shakes, but I have carnation, if you know what that is. It's like a mini protein thing that I can take with my meds.
Yeah, I'm taking I'm using Huel.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. I wonder where you got that idea from.
Literally me.
Yeah. The cafe latte flavor is fantastic, especially with almond milk.
Oh, almond milk slaps.
It actually
I love
sounds
it.
good.
One of my coworkers suggested using oat milk, and I got the oat milk, and I hate it.
You don't like oat milk in general, or just in that?
Don't like the taste of the oat milk. Don't like it.
Okay, I'm an oat milk person. Like, what brand was it? Because I do like Plant Oak.
I don't know the name. I think it's a local organic group
Okay.
or something.
That
It's
might
the
be
only
why.
one they have for sale at Kroger.
Oh yeah,
But-
I don't have a Kroger near me, so I have something that's different offshoot of Kroger, but yeah, like a Vaughn's or whatever.
It's okay, I think. For if I was mixing it with coffee, I could probably enjoy it, but I don't know. It has a very strong flavor that I wasn't expecting.
Maybe it's how they made it, because I typically will do it with like a cereal or something like that. Sometimes it tends to be creamier than what the brand I get. But yeah, almond milk is just always a solid go-to if you're not an oat milk person.
Well, I think the other thing about it was that the oat milk was a little bit more caloric than I had expected, honestly. Because I mix these protein shakes are 400 calories. If you mix them, it's 100 grams. So for me, that's mixing it with a pint of fluid. So usually I just do water. But almond milk's like 60 calories for a pint. But oat milk is like 250.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's like really high in calories, which I was kind of surprised. I think it's just it has a lot of carbs to it or something.
Yeah, that's probably it. It seems like it would be probably hard to break
Yeah.
down.
But I think I'll probably end up using that for coffee, because I could see the flavor mixing well with coffee, but just not with the protein shake, sadly.
Yeah,
But hey,
I mean,
you
I
gotta try
typically
new
don't
things,
do it.
right?
Exactly. Yeah, I'm typically not a milk person myself, too, just because I'm lactose intolerant, so that's why I do the alternate
yeah.
milks. Yeah,
I'm
honestly.
the
I'm
kind of
moving
person
away.
that I wouldn't care if I was lactose intolerant. I'd still drink milk.
Oh yeah, my former roommate AJ, Darth Pigius, he is lactose intolerant, but he doesn't let that stop him.
Well, for me, it doesn't stop me from having ice cream, but I
yeah,
just
that's
have to
where
take
he's
like
at.
a lactate type of pill, like a lactase formula.
He's just like, give up cheese? Are you crazy?
Oh, no.
Are you insane?
That's
We-
not possible.
We
How
did
could
get
lie?
we did get the lactose-free cheese substitute stuff for him, and we made a pizza with it. And here's the thing, it wasn't bad, you know,
Mhm.
Okay.
but it wasn't really good either. Like it was that whole thing of like, yeah, if you've never tasted pizza before, I could see how somebody would taste this and go, okay. You know what it kind of tasted like? It was kind of like a school cafeteria pizza.
Oh,
That's the
no,
worst
that can't.
kind.
Yeah,
That can't
so
do
it's
it
just
then.
like that's like it's like there's the hint of tomato and some kind of cheese flavor, and that's about it.
See,
yeah.
funny is you mentioned that, and I just think, oh, so Papa John's.
Yeah.
That's
Got
the
him.
pizza that we had at
Racist
my
John's, you
school
mean?
growing up.
Yeah, I was Day of Retribution.
And I can't stand Papa John's. Their crust tastes like cardboard, and their sauce is gross.
Well, don't worry, not even Papa John's could stand Papa John's. So
Wait, what?
yeah, Papa John got the boot.
Oh, really?
He did. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
wow,
was
back,
unaware.
right?
Yep, that was a while back. Yeah, he after his little tirade that he went off on, they were basically like, "Okay, you're officially hurting the brand. We're gonna buy you out now."
Yeah,
Oh.
the Jaquilios. Yeah, step
Oh,
up.
rip sponsorship opportunities.
And you can tell that the Papa John's corporate side is trying their best to save face and ingratiate themselves again with the community. Because like some of their recent promotions have been very actually not like bad from an economical standpoint. The only downside is that you're still just getting a Papa John's pizza.
Yeah. Even Domino's is
He's
better,
still
in my
settling
opinion.
for Papa John's.
I
A
mean,
weapon to surpass Papa John.
you could do so much better than Papa John's.
Yep.
Like
Right.
for the price that you're paying, like I would rather go to Little Caesars and get a pizza. Like that's actually more palatable than a Papa John's.
We
Little
actually eat
Caesars
Little
ain't that bad.
Pretty often here.
Yeah,
Here's the
just
thing.
fill it up.
I would rather go if I wanted pizza at a good price. 7-Eleven pizza is incredibly good for the value. Like $5.55 for a whole pie. That's
Oh.
actually not bad. Like they load it up on cheese, but oh, that's so good.
I would
So
love
for
that.
real, I thought 7-Eleven was a made-up chain that was used in Hollywood
Really?
because we don't have them here. So I'd never seen one before.
I think
That's
that's more of a south, like a southwest, southeast kind of chain. I don't know. If
I don't know
Yeah,
where
I
the
mean, we
cutoff
have a
is.
bunch
I
all
think
over me.
Yeah, but we don't have
What's
any in
interesting
this
is-
area.
What's interesting is 7-Eleven's all over here in Florida, but I've also lived in Portland, Oregon, and there's 7-Elevens up there too.
Yeah. The first one I saw was in Ypsilanti, Michigan, and I realized that it was an actual thing, and I was like by then I had finally learned that no, these actually do exist.
Right.
Like I just have never seen one. And I actually had a moment of like I was texting my friends back home in Cincinnati, and I was just kind of like I like took a selfie with me in front of the 7-Eleven. I was just like, they're real.
They exist.
How does your friends react?
They thought it was the funniest shit ever because we joke about this all the time. This is an in joke in my local friends group where we just joke about things that don't exist in Cincinnati or in Ohio general, but everybody else knows that they exist. We've just never seen them because we live in Ohio.
Yep.
Okay.
See,
What's interesting is when I was living in Portland, it was the first time I had ever seen a 7-Eleven convenience store without the gas pumps.
I haven't seen one with the gas pumps ever. I've only seen the ones without the gas pumps. Like, those are the only ones they can fit around us in SoCal,
Right,
because
and I
it's
think
just
that's
so
I
crowded.
think that's the case of what it was at the 7-Eleven I would go. They literally just they had the space for the convenience store. There was kind of a large area of like a parking lot, but there wasn't enough room to put the pumps down. So they just made the store. But like it didn't occur to me until that point that there would be like a 7-Eleven store without the pumps also attached to it. That just kind of blew my mind a little bit.
mind shattered. Absolutely. destroyed.
For me, it's like
Also-
every 7-Eleven I've been to, there's always like a gas station like right next to it or like across the street, so it always like not make economical sense. So it'd just be like, okay, it's just whatever else is next to it has the gas station.
Yes.
So
Also, I know we've moved away from the screen, but I did want to say that I was going to give Rain Tamiri.
Oh,
I
well,
was-
we're not leaving the scene yet.
Okay.
We're moving away from the map. That's all.
Okay, well, now that combat is concluded, the first thing Jesse is going to do is check on Tamiri and make sure she's okay down there.
All right. Well, everybody ready to go then?
Yes.
yeah,
I've been
All
ready,
right.
yeah.
Ready.
Jump
Yes,
back
sir.
into it then. All right. So Tamiri is yes behind the bar. She's crouched down. She has her hands over her head, ducked down, trying to protect herself, make herself as small as possible.
Mhm.
And she looks up to you, and she's got a very stunned expression on her face, very pale.
Jesse will sort of look a little bit embarrassed at what had just gone down and be like, "It's okay. We're through. Are you all right?"
Yeah. You know, I'm totally okay with with fur folk.
No, no, no.
Like
Honey,
I
honey,
don't have any problems at all.
I understand. It's okay. We didn't think you did. You're fine. It's all right. Those guys were way out of line, and I'm sorry that escalated the way it did. Jesse's gonna pull out a money pouch and just pull out a straight 50 gold and put it right on the counter.
Oh,
This is for all the trouble we've caused you tonight, and this is to help pay for any damages and to clean this place up from our incident. I do want to apologize for that.
she scoops the gold and puts it behind the counter, and then her demeanor changes a little bit, seeing that two of the men are dead, and one is being held at the back, and the other one is nowhere in sight. But she heard the screams.
The screams, the horrible scream.
As she just kind of looks at Jessie and just kind of wipes her face a little bit, clearing some tears off her face from the stress and the fear. It's like, I'm so sorry. They said that if I didn't do what they said, that I would that they were going to basically shut down the inn, and I need this job. I didn't, you know, I didn't mean anything by it. I honestly didn't.
No, I know. It's okay. You're okay. They were totally out of line. And like I said, I'm sorry it led to what it led to, but you know, I hope this, and he sort of gestures to the gold he offered her. I hope this helps.
As the guard who you still have in the back of the tavern is still has his hands up. He's looking very seriously at all of you as his eyes seem to scan all of your features.
Are Olia and Eldrath back in the inn as well?
They're still outside at the moment.
Oak is by the door, correct? Or no, wait. Oak's
A
not
little
by
bit further
by
out of the door.
Yeah, like
Probably
kind of
walk a
like
little
10 feet
closer.
away.
To the guy.
Arthrax will go to the door to see Eldrath and Olia and go,
Hey, I need you two to help me out real quick.
All right, sure. And we
When
come back in.
Arthrex leaves for a second, I'm gonna say to the guy, because I'm guessing I can tell that he's like scanning everyone's faces.
Yep.
So I know what you're trying to do, trying to remember what we look like, so when you go back, you can target us. Who said anything about you leaving alive?
As he slowly Arthrax.
I'm not him.
I just said we would let him go free. I never said we would let him go free alive. Anyway,
It's him, not me. I'm sorry. I work a little differently, especially after getting smacked like that. Like, ow! It really hurt.
You know how it feels? I mean,
he looks over at Olia, points over to the guard.
I need you to help me carry him to a room. I'm gonna go see if there's one we can use real quick.
On it.
You, I want you to follow with us. He points over to Eldrath.
The fuck?
He then walks over up to the bar and why do I keep forgetting her name?
Demiri.
Demiri. He goes.
I've burned it into my brain now. I will not forget.
He goes. Hi. Sorry about what happened. We're just gonna take that one. Is there a room we can use and maybe a key we can lock as well for privacy?
could I have an ale, please?
And 2 ales.
Yeah, I'm gonna need one when I get back.
All right. She kind of looks over all of you and then back at the guard, who's giving her a very sneering look. And she
Can I
just
punch him in the face as he does that?
Yeah.
I mean, nobody's stopping you, I assume.
Do I have advantage because he's not expecting it?
Sure.
please don't kill him with a punch.
That definitely hits as you go right across his jaw.
Oh! Oh no, you might have killed him.
Oh, he's not dead. He's not dead. But as you punch him against his into his mouth, and he slowly turns his head back and spits out a tooth.
That's the second one.
I have a question. Is he spitting it at me?
No, he's just spitting it out on the ground.
Okay. I was gonna
As it falls, clatters in a little pool of blood and saliva.
When
give her one more look of any sort of cockiness that you have left, and I'll make sure there's none of that left, including the thing between your legs.
Oh Jesus.
He's a
He
monk,
just-
a keeper of the peace.
he's a follower of Bahamut.
Follower Bahamut is a fucking, especially after what happened with Eldrath's conversation, Bahamut's a fucking Chad.
So did we get our key in room and ale?
Well, she is happy to provide a room because these people have been basically tormenting her for the last couple of days, making a lot of. She mentions that they've made a lot of uncouth advancements towards her,
Oh,
and she has turned them down at every turn, but they still sometimes get a little handsy. And so she is actually okay with you doing whatever the fuck you want.
That is why I punched across the jaw.
Then he will take the key, give the 2 ales to Eldrath.
As Eldrath's kind of taking a sip, it's just like, so why were we killing these humans?
Our intention was, I mean, at least for me, my intention wasn't to kill these guys. They were just saying some, basically, Eldrath, they weren't letting us into their home. Not the barkeep, the carkeep is being threatened, but they basically were being very rude towards us, and, well, as you can tell by my wounds, they smacked me across the face, and I just could not take that right now. Especially after such a hard day of pulling through roots and stuff.
Well, time we get some answers.
And he just gestures Olia to help carry the guard with us to a room.
What kind of just
Alright.
slightly gesturing to the road? It's like, what about the other one?
I can help with that.
Get some anger out.
I'm gonna go outside and go towards this guy that's, I'm guessing, still on the ground, not moving.
Actually, well, once the other two have left, he started crawling away again.
Can I see him through my dark vision?
Oh yeah, absolutely. He's not getting far.
I'm just gonna stroll up to him, and then
Figured you would pounce him.
I mean, yeah, that would be very cat-like of me, but I'm just gonna stroll up to him and just be like, stop moving.
As he stops with a sudden like jerk, and slowly turns his head to look at you.
So,
Mercy, sir, please,
mercy. You want mercy now?
please, sir. I just serve under him, you know, and you got your revenge. Mercy, sir, please.
That wasn't vengeance. Keep that in mind. That was called justice. Use the proper terminology. Secondly, why are you trying to crawl away?
They tried to kill me, sir. Of course, I'm gonna get away. Look, I don't want to die in the mud, in some podunk part of the fucking tradeway.
So what do you want me to do about it?
He goes very quiet as he looks up at you. Just, please, sir, please, don't kill me.
Can you promise me something?
Anything, sir, anything.
I I want you to understand a very simple concept that I think all of us should know in existence. Animal folk are no different between you and I. I'm an animal folk, you're a human. As you can see, we have our differences, physically. That doesn't make us any different than you or me. Do you agree with that?
Sir. Sir. I think that goes to show.
Insight check.
Go ahead.
I'm specifically inciting whether like he agrees with because he's begging for his life, or agreeing because he genuinely thinks that way.
As you're looking him over, you do note that he is heavily injured. He is very scared. He's already soiled himself on top of crawling through the mud. He is saying whatever he needs to say to get out of this alive.
Does he actually genuinely believe what I just said? Does he actually believe it, or is he just saying that to keep his life?
At this exact moment, he totally believes that. Because that's what's going to get him out of here alive, and he's definitely going to keep that in mind.
I guess the better question is he genuinely sorry, I should say.
He is now.
Well, that doesn't fucking do anything.
He regrets the decisions that led him to this point.
I regret that I got caught.
It is a little bit of that. Yes, he is definitely realizing. He's realized that he is fucked up, and he is dealing with the consequences of his actions.
Eldrath would hand over one of the mugs, and just keeping the one he's been drinking out of. He'll hand it to Olia, and he'll head outside and just check up, see what's going on.
Can I have some?
You have your own.
Oh.
After I read, like insight him or whatever, and just be like, okay, and I will help you out. I'm going to reach down, take him over my shoulder, and start walking him back to the inn.
Please, careful, sir. Please.
I will be as careful as I need to be. You will be fine. I'll make sure that you are okay. Eldrath, you said you walked outside.
Yeah, he's just walking out the front door, just holding the mug. Like, oh, hey.
Hey, just helping this guy out. He said he was sorry for what happened, and as much as I am angry right now, I didn't want to kill anybody. Oh, by the way, sir, your two friends inside are dead. The other one is being taken to another room too, I think, to be interrogated. I don't know why, but that's happening.
We're doing the same to you.
No,
We're
we're not
really.
doing that. That's a lot. Oh my god.
We're not friends, really, mostly. I don't really hang out with them outside of patrols and all.
Oh.
They're kind of jerks, if you ask me.
I'm gonna insight that.
I'd say the same thing, but...
Can I insight that? See if he
Sure.
genuinely feels that way. I'm just like judging.
Ah, you know how he started the job, his birth, his childhood. You know everything about him now.
How it started versus how it's going.
He definitely thought they were assholes. Especially right now, he thinks that they're assholes.
Yeah.
Because he was happy to just keep drinking. And then somebody had to go up and be a dick. And now he's like, well, I guess we're in this now.
But was he laughing too?
He was laughing.
He was laughing too, but I understand that group situations, there's a bias. I mean, he could have been laughing because, sometimes it is funny. Just as much as it's funny to call the guy that's now bleeding on the floor single. And you know what? What's funny? He died single. That's funny. Anyways, let's get this guy inside. Yeah?
Eldrath shrugs.
Eldrath, come on.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna walk him in and be like, don't worry, he's sorry, everybody. I'm just gonna make sure he's okay. Who shot him in the leg, by the way?
Sorry about that.
Oh, don't be sorry. It was a great hit.
Well, he has to learn his lesson somehow. I'm glad it's not lethal.
Well, there's easier ways to learn lessons, but at least I don't like torturing people that much. Okay, let's take him to a room.
All right.
Okay.
He'll just open one of the doors and just wait until Eldrath and Olia with the guard are inside before shutting it.
All right.
Once inside, he'll just point over to a chair and Olia just sit him down right there.
Yeah, okay. And I sit him down, pat the chair, and just kind of stand behind.
Eldrath will be beside the door, kind of just leaning against the wall, sipping his drink.
Arthrax takes the time to take off the beard to get a little relaxation first. But,
Avert your eyes.
but to also show his mandrels to the guard, who show that he is much more than just a fat, bearded man.
As you remove the fake beard, his eyes go wide as he sees the mandibles underneath.
Oh dear.
So, this is how things are going to work out here. You and I are going to talk. You answer my questions, and we go our separate ways. But if you hold any answers, my friend, he'll point over to Eldrath, will Eldritch Blast a part of you. If you keep doing good and answer my questions, my friend over there, he'll point over to Olia, will heal you as promised.
Gotcha.
Do we understand?
He takes a deep inhale and looks back and forth between you and Eldrath and kind of looks over his shoulder at Olia.
He scratches
Okay.
behind the back of his head, kind of like, yeah, I kind of put this upon you.
Sorry, bro. It is what it is.
Yeah, sorry your legs had to take it out.
What do you need to know?
First off, who do you work for?
Lord Montenegro of the Waterdeep. We're part of the Lord's Alliance. We serve under his house.
And what exactly is the Lords of Alliance?
Kind of perks his head at that and looks at you like, basically we're the ones who you really haven't heard of us? I mean, we're kind of everywhere.
He shrugs.
We're okay. Well, the Lord's Alliance is a group of nobles that police the area and try to make sure that everything stays normal. Nobody causes any problems or moves too far out of their position.
So, he looks over to Olia. Why exactly did the fight even start? All I saw was a smack on Zir. Zir just mentioned that, what was it, the four of you were becoming very uncomfortable for the lovely half elf downstairs. What's been going on?
Okay, that was all him, not me. I was happy to just keep drinking, but he decided it'd be funny. He stepped outside to take a piss and saw your group coming, and he thought it'd be funny if he said, "Hey, let's keep these people out of the inn. They have to sleep out in the storm. It'd be hilarious." And we were just like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." I didn't, He suddenly quiets down.
Does he have a thing against non-humans, or is he just an ass in general?
I mean, a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. He's not too keen on big fur folk.
How much do you know of Waterdeep?
I mean, I haven't been there in a couple of months. We've been out on the trails mostly.
Then, have you seen a, out of character, I forgot what it's called. Is it called a pack-in or something like that?
You mean what Resmir was riding around in Baldur's
Yes.
Gate? That was just for Baldur's Gate.
Ah, okay. We're looking for a certain somebody, probably traveling with men with dark cloaks. Have you seen any of those during your travel?
I mean, we see a lot of people in the travels. There's a lot of caravans out right now. Can you be more specific? Who are you looking for?
All possibly in a dark cloak with a veil covering their face.
No, doesn't really ring a bell. I remember seeing some people, like you said, in like dark cloaks, but I don't really make anything of it. I mean, people wear a lot of things when they're traveling out here.
How many were there?
I didn't count really. They weren't really drawing our attention. I remember there were two wagons. Seemed like there were a lot of people. I didn't count how many, but there were a lot.
Did you notice of anyone of specific, like, noble rank of anything?
No, these definitely wasn't nobles. Nobles don't travel in those kind of caravans. These were a little bit more common, put it politely.
He looks over to Eldrath and goes,
Do you have any questions you may want to ask?
If did you say how many caravans had passed you, or was it just the one
Well, we've seen many caravans going up and down.
in the past week or two?
I mean, we've seen a few. The ones that you're describing like that with the cloaks and stuff. We saw two wagons going that way. But I wouldn't really call it a caravan. It was too small for that. But there was at least two wagons traveling.
How long ago?
Oh, jeez. I mean, I'm not really sure. 4 days? 5 days?
Still possible it's them.
What is your view on the fur folk? Be honest. And Eldrath still does look like his human form right now.
Kind of licks his lips and looks over his shoulder at Olia in his dogfolk costume now.
Yep.
His disguise, excuse me, not costume. Honestly, they kind of scare me. I don't like the idea of people being able to bite my throat out and scratch at my skin with their claws. Very dangerous, you understand?
Quite.
That's just how I was made. As I just exclaim and shrug. Can't help it. That's all I had to say.
The point I'm trying to bring is that humanoids can do the same thing. Yes, it's less lethal. But in my time, there has been more deceit from humanoids that I've seen than from furfolk. Now, I think it's much easier to, heal from a wound that comes from a scratch or a bite. But being stabbed in the back by your own kin is much, much worse. And I'm very sure that you have seen that kind of work done to you or your own kind. Am I right?
He's looking you very intently, and he just nods his head.
We are all intelligent folk. If you weren't intelligent, you wouldn't still be alive. Now, I have no say on whether you will actually leave this place or not. But if I am told that you cannot, I will make sure that you cannot.
His eyes flick over to Arthurax.
Don't worry. I'll let you walk as promised. But before you go, is there anyone in Waterdeep we need to be aware of? Anyone who could possibly be racist like the others?
There's some people who have these views, yes. Lord
Anyone of higher
Montenegro.
class?
Lord Montenegro is always speaking out against the other folk, not just the fur folk, but the the orcs and dragonoids and have you. He's very opinionated. He's not the only one, but it's a big city.
Well then, I guess once we're there, we're either gonna have to just avoid him or persuade him.
I mean, I don't believe that we will have anything to do with that man.
No, but I'm just
Not-
saying if the situation just rises up, apparently.
Now, going back to the whole stabbing of the backs. I'm very sure that you are going to be running back home with your tail between your legs and reporting this incident. That isn't wise. If you do have to explain why two of your party members are missing, just explain that there was a bandit attack and that some furfolk actually helped you survive. Mostly.
Roll persuasion. I'll say with advantage.
Go, Arthrex, go.
Arthrax.
Not Arthrax.
I mean, Eldrath. Go, Eldrath, go. I mean, both of you, go.
Go, people, go!
As he's looking at you, and he just slowly starts to nod. You know, those bandits are really rough out there.
Quite.
Good that we had some people to help us out.
Well,
If you want to give him something to persuade him, and he'll like move his arms from inside of his fat suit to pull out his special souvenir, the Sign Raft's eye. Just take this with you as proof.
He's
Something a bandit will probably carry as a souvenir still.
he's a little taken aback at it.
Is that I don't know if that's fresh.
I'm pretty sure it's not an eye anymore.
It's kind of I don't think it would have lasted this long. Sorry.
Oh damn!
Damn it.
Just a
You didn't put it in anything, or
That's true. So it's
Yeah,
just a
so-
random eye I just carried around.
Just like, what is
Decomposed eye. Like, here, take this.
Yeah, I was sitting there thinking, it's been more than a month.
It's been a while then, yeah. So actually, yeah, that's my fault then.
It's just a fucking like raisin at this point. You see this? This is proof.
Because we can't trust you, I understand that you've agreed with the whole bandit thing, but I can't trust you. You're an asshole. So, if I find out that you did tell your superiors about this incident, I will find you and any family members that you have, and I will torture and kill them in front of you until I kill you with them. You understand?
Are you being truthful?
Very truthful.
All right.
Oh
Roll
my
intimidation.
god! Alignment shift? Alignment,
Eldrath, I'm starting to love you.
alignment shift?
As he nods his head, I think we have an understanding.
Perfect.
Arthrax will look up to Oli and go, just heal him enough to be able to walk properly.
You got it, boss. So, would 10 do for you? Just asking.
Give him 7.
Yeah, why not?
6.
Heard's a lucky number.
5.
And I give him 7. Lay on hands.
Okay.
And Arthrax
3.
will
Take it or leave it.
Arthrax will hold out a hand to shake for understanding.
As he holds out his hand and shakes yours,
Arthrax pushes his hand further down to grasp his arm firmly. This is just in case, so if we ever do need to find you, we know where to look. And as he lets go, he leaves a web mark on him. Have fun returning home.
as
And
he
that's-
looks around the room. So, we good?
Oh, we're good. You are free to leave, as promised. And before he opens the door, he puts the beer back on. And one more thing. If you try and say a single word about what's under my beard, our deal is no longer valid.
You know, I don't think I even got a look at the people who helped us with those bandits. It happened so fast.
Good man. Now get the fuck out of here.
Good boy. And
As
he
you
shuts the
say-
door.
Get the fuck out of here, and the door opens. He just gets up and starts hustling out the door.
He's running. Kill him. No.
Get him!
No.
Take out his
Damn it.
legs!
Take out the legs!
So, regarding the other one who had the arrow in his leg and a piece taken out of the other, who was picked up by Zir. What are you doing? with him?
I was gonna take him to a room and just let him sit in a chair, and then probably try to take any cloth that's in the room and like wrap around the wound, I guess.
Okay. Roll medicine.
Oh
I
boy.
was gonna laugh if you were gonna say wrap it around his mouth. And
I wrap around his neck.
Kinky.
I'm a.
Oh! Dear! Damn!
Medicine. Nice.
You've experienced some unfortunate piercing accidents in your training. Big claws and everything coming at you. Sometimes it happens. So you remember what it's like to puncture wounds are pretty easy. You break the arrow and pull it out the other way. You pour a little bit of alcohol on it as he lets out a hiss and dress it up nicely, and
Oh, that's good. I do that too.
as you wrap it up nice and tight, and he's no worse for wear.
Hey. See, I'm not 100% evil. I just don't like it when people hit me across the face and think it's funny. Can you,
As you are attending to his wounds and hearing and talking to him, feel something cold inside your cloak.
Oh?
I grab at the medallion.
As you pull the medallion out, and the script on the back glows slightly with soft blue light before fading. No justice without mercy. No punishment without forgiveness.
As he grabs the medallion and puts it back. Well, it's been an eventful night. How are you feeling?
Feeling fine. I hurt, like all over, but,
I
not
do too.
dead.
Better than being dead. 100% agree. Listen. I think you're a decent person. I know it's funny to laugh at rude remarks and to, get ahead of yourself with your reputation and who you represent, but I hope you understand that everyone should be seen the same.
Yeah, I'm starting to rethink a couple of things.
I don't like violence being the answer, of course. That's not what I like to do. As much as it may seem to be, violence is not my answer. My answer is understanding and forgiveness. I try. And this is honestly the first time that I've experienced such a situation. I'm sorry, I'm revealing too much. I'm not from here, actually. Is it common for these kind of disrespects?
He kind of rubs his chin a little bit, scratching at it nervously. I mean, it's... I see it quite frequently. Back in Waterdeep sometimes. It's not like everywhere, I suppose, but there are people who have certain opinions, yeah.
Why?
Just kind of shrugs and look, I don't really understand the nobles. They pay me gold to walk the trail and make sure that nobody's causing trouble. I just needed the money. I didn't really, sign up for the ideals.
Did they pay you to laugh?
No, sir, they didn't.
Why did you? You can be honest with me. I'm not going to hurt you.
They, if you don't fit in with the group, they send you back, and it's a pay cut if you go back to Waterdeep. And the guy who, as he motions to your face, Yeshua there, he's definitely among the types that if you don't fit in, he basically sends you back. And I'm just, I'm trying to save up money so I can, start my own career.
What do you want to do?
It's not important.
I mean, I understand the peer pressure of wanting to fit in. I get it. I mean, that's what I've been trying to do since I've got here. but sometimes it's better not to, you know?
Um, I wanted to open a flower shop.
Really?
My mom always said that, if she could have, she would have opened up a flower shop, but she never really had the gold to do it. And I thought it'd be a nice way for her to live out her retirement.
Very nice. What made you pick up bodyguarding then? To get some extra coin?
I mean, it's good money. It's, making good gold out here on the trails, yeah.
Well, you at least know how to swing. Have you ever considered maybe doing it for, maybe instead of swinging a blade, you swing a hand towards a customer selling or looking for tulips or roses?
I mean, I don't really like fighting. I do what I have to, and what I'm told to. That's what they're looking for in the guard, so that's what I do. I'm not. He kind of holds up his hands as he's looking at you. I'm not like saying that it's part of our job to harass people. Just I'm not in it for the ideals. Just the
No,
goal.
I understand. Well, I don't. Tonight, I hope was a wake-up call to follow your ideals ahead of what the coin says. Does that make sense?
I'm having a lot of epiphanies tonight, so yeah, I'd say so.
That's good. That's good. Well, let me tell you something. I've healed up your leg as best as I could. Hopefully you can walk by tomorrow or within the next couple of days, whatever. I want you to pursue your dream.
Well, if it's all the same to you, sir, I think I'll pursue it tonight, and go ahead and head on home. No offense to you, of course, or your companions.
No, I understand. It's been a rather stressful night. I don't mean to kick you out. You're welcome to stay. I don't see any harm in you.
I don't think I'd be comfortable staying, sir.
I understand, but storming outside.
I've marched through worse.
Well, if you want to keep going, then go ahead, but I hope to see you at Waterdeep, because that's where we're heading, actually.
Thank you, sir. Nothing against you, but I hope I don't see you.
It's okay. I hope you get what you're looking for and you accomplish what you want to do. That's what I did tonight.
I will strive to be a better person, sir.
Good man. I'm going to pat him on the shoulder and leave him on his own.
All right. As the rest of the caravan is brought back inside by Oak and Birch, who have informed them that everything has been settled, as they also move the two bodies out to the back.
Actually, with that, kind of pull Arthrax aside. It's like, okay, so I was thinking that we take the bodies and we bury them in the stables. I think that's a fitting end for these two.
Like in the ground or under the hay?
No, like in the ground.
Okay.
What you do is you go out behind the stables.
No.
So they shove
No,
all
no,
the
no, no,
shit.
no, no. In the stables.
In the stables so they get shat on.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
By their own horses.
Well,
Let's do it.
as
By the
Eldrath,
way,
go ahead.
There is two horses there now, like, just because
Yeah, this is true.
Kind of lost their riders.
This is true.
Hell yeah. Eldrath's don't take a horse. He doesn't walk anymore.
Well,
Ooh,
as
that's true. I'll take a horse.
you and Arthrax bury the bodies out at the stable and liberate the other two horses.
We got extra
And-
horses.
Everybody,
symbolisms on them.
Or they get all the embroidery and such on their harnesses and what have you. Okay.
Yeah, take those stupid things off.
Take those things off. I want the horse, or at least one of the horses, to be the replacement for the pack mule, and I want to ride the mule.
Okay, that can be done.
The
Yeah.
mule is my friend. I will make it happen.
Well, as you all settle inside, bringing the animals into the stable to get out of the storm, and all of the passengers and other caravan guards and merchants all get inside and start making arrangements for the rooms to sleep for the evening. As the rest of you lick your wounds and sit down for a couple of pints of ale on the house, as Tamiri is happy that she no longer has to worry about those assholes interfering with her or giving her any lip. And Zir,
It's our turn.
Yeah.
as you come back down and sit back down, that little bit of coldness fades ever so slightly as the amulet goes back to a normal temperature. And with that, we'll go ahead and call it there for the evening.
Woo! Good stuff.
Zir is learning life lessons.
Life
Eldrath
lessons
and
with
Arthrax
Zir.
are starting to work more together.
Such as to beat up racists, but also forgive them.
We learned we learned a great lesson today.
Maybe a bit of a broad interpretation, I'd say, but
I mean, I don't know what the coldness means. I don't know if that's like meaning like, yes, continue to murder them.
I think what it means is that because of the inscription behind it, since you're not fully following it, it's like a warning.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm guessing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm assuming it is.
well, you don't know exactly what that amulet is, so
Yeah, great to learn.
Probably Bahamut going, hello, you're supposed to be doing this.
To be fair, Muhammad is kind of an asshole. I don't know.
And
Well, he's not
some-
an asshole, but he's like, he's like. I mean,
he
I
has,
was.
he has a strict interpretation of what justice is,
and some an
Yeah.
amulet turned into an ice cube.
but he
I
does
just don't-
he
I
does
just don't
have
know
some
what it
belief of there's an idea of tempering with mercy.
I need to look up more about Muhammad's ideals because I don't know 100%. I was trying to figure that out. After the fight, I was like, I need to actually look at that.
Eldrath, yay! High five.
Well done.
Yeah.
Did.
I
Good to
think
be back.
I think future sessions are going to start becoming a lot more dangerous now.
I like that. I like that.
I mean,
Dragon
be.
fight next one.
Oh,
Alright, so at this point I am going to give my usual patron shoutouts. Just want to do this before I end the stream and just kind of call it a night. We're just kind of chilling, chatting right now at this point, so yeah, being one of my patrons has some exclusive perks, including not safe for work readings, early access to Ocean Avenue, and other miscellaneous posts that I do separate from my normal public channels. So I won't read them off. Normally they are part of my YouTube shtick and whatnot, but if you follow me here on Twitch, you can follow me on Twitter or check out my Patreon, etc., etc. And yeah, with that, let's go with my fellow dorks. My $3 and above tier North Grizz, Andrew Corona, Type A Roth, Magram Wolfram, Andrew Buenaventura, Kuma Richards, Ryan Atkins, Crunchy Balls, Neil, Spick, Spaton98, Johnny, Dick Dark, Joven Jackson, John, Banjo K, Zopictor, and Zach. Now I want to give a very, very special thanks to my exclusive dorks, $10 and above tier, because I said the other tiers amount. Fire Knight 2008, Kale Tiger, and Taylor. So those are my patrons, and our chat is starting to disappear, so we are going to call this a night. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, take care, folks.